Hello, everybody. We're back. We are back. We are back for a couple more hours of more QuakeCon and just general streaming in general, I guess. And hey, how's it going? We are going to watch some Star Citizen stuff. First, let's go find let's see. We had Super Mac Brothers put something up this morning. Here it is here. And then Star Citizens themselves put something out a couple of hours ago. Where is it? 5 hours ago. We'll start with Super Mac 13 hours ago. Earlier this morning, and we're gonna watch that, and then we'll duck into QuakeCon and see what's going on Bethesda and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, let's get into the good old stream review. Hello, pull the music down a little bit, and let's do it to it.
Welcome. Today I would like to highlight the progress tracker.
Oh, sorry.
In August. These videos are made
Gotta turn the speakers off. There we go.
Thank you guys so much for the support. And if you do want to support the channel further, all the links are in the description below. So every month I would like to highlight the features and content that finishes with each month. The progress tracker is CIG's way of showing
Excuse me.
that is currently ongoing, and it explains when sprints on certain features start and finish. Each month, a lot of very exciting deliverables come to a close, but of course, just because that sprint is done doesn't mean it'll necessarily be released that quarter, the next quarter, or even in that year, as there could still be work required from other teams, or for example, priorities could shift and it could get pushed back until needed. It is, however, a good guide to see what could potentially come to the PU, or what they intend to bring to the PU, and it does show what work is being done when. Once a month, I will take a look at the features coming to a close in that particular month so that we can all keep better track of the game's progress. So with that said, without going into great detail with these features, let's take a look at the work, features and deliverables that are coming to an end in the month of August. So one of the biggest pieces of tech that has been in the works for quite a while now and is coming to a close this month is the AI planetary navigation. Now the work on this, according to the progress
I have got to pause this. Someone has entered my chat, and I am honored. Mixie Girl is in my chat. Thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. How you doing, Mixie Girl? I know I've been missing from your streams lately. I've just been doing this and that and the other thing, you know, work and whatnot. And I'm trying to stream more. This is QuakeCon weekend, and I usually like to go to QuakeCon every year, but obviously it's QuakeCon at home this past 2 years, this year, last year. So I try to participate. So I'm on their QuakeCon at home stream team. I'm on like that team, you know. So I try to stream it as much as I'm good, as much as I'm good. I read I'm good, and I started to read it. As much as I like to be there, I try to, you know, to stream, and so I have a lot of fun doing this during QuakeCon. So I'm going to be doing this a little bit tonight, then all day tomorrow, and a good chunk of the day on Saturday. So if you're wondering where I'll be the next couple of days, I'm here streaming their stuff. Now this is just some Star Citizen stuff. I'm about to head over back into doing some more QuakeCon stuff. But yeah, I just popped on. I streamed a good chunk of the day today, and I took a break to have dinner and watch a little bit of Star Trek, and then and now I'm up to do another couple of hours before I hit the bed, hit the sack, and start it all again tomorrow morning. So yeah, so I'm here, and I am loving it, and I am honored that you are here in my stream and in my chat, and I appreciate you guys. You and Dre, a lot of fun watching you guys. You guys are awesome. Teach me a lot about the Division 2. If you want, here, let me do this. I am going to put your channel. Let's put your channel on. I'm going to, oops, wrong keyboard. Switch. I am going to put your thing there. You are. And anyone watching, please go and follow Mixie Girl. She is a virtual encyclopedia of knowledge, a vast cornucopia of knowledge in regarding the Division 2 and Destiny. So I am gonna do that. There it is. That's her. So go and follow and watch her and her friends do some awesome streaming with the Division. I've joined them at a couple of times. We had a great time. I watched them a lot. And if you want to know about the Division, you want to know how to play Destiny, that's the place to go. So go watch her. She's awesome. And I also want to put up I always go to the wrong keyboard. I was about to do this one. For Mac. Uh-oh. Bear with me, chat. Bear with me. Bear with me, chat. Okay, and then this is who I'm watching on YouTube right now. Hey, Missy Girl, no problem whatsoever. And this is Super Mac Brothers Ryan. That's the uh-oh. What happened to him? This is the video I'm watching now. And he is a Star Citizen streamer. And he's awesome as well. But he also puts out great YouTube videos about Star Citizen and all that kind of stuff. So So, hey, Mixer Girl, thank you very much for being here. I'm so happy. You've made me very happy. Very happy. by dropping in, I really appreciate it, and no problem on the shout out. I do that for you anytime.
Go power indent.
I've got something playing.
Oh man, really?
Where is that
I
playing?
thought there were like a whole lot of enemies in here or something.
Where is that? What is that? That's
Yeah,
playing?
your indent bill. I guess so. Oh man. Oh, we're not even going the right way. Oh god.
I think I got another window open.
There we go. At least I gotta kill a few people. Got stuck in a corner. I couldn't kill this guy.
Where in the world is that coming from?
Oh, he cut me in half.
Oh, okay, it's right here. It's over on my streaming PC, and a video was starting up on the front page of Twitter, of Twitch. Okay. Whew. All right, man. Oh man. I'm so glad you were able to catch me too. I am very, very glad. So, if you want to stick around, we're gonna watch a little bit of Star Citizen info from the Super Mac, and then we're going to watch another video that Star Citizen themselves put out earlier today, and then I'm gonna go back into QuakeCon stuff. Probably won't play any games, although I do have my joysticks ready if I want to fly some Star Citizen. Sometimes I just say the heck with it and I just jump into the Division. You know, because that one you just jump in real quick, as opposed to Star Citizen. I have to get my two joysticks and my rudder pedals. I got to get everything all set up, and then it's just like a whole process. But I love Star Citizen, don't get me wrong. So anyway, let's continue with Super Mac, shall we? I like going green because it looks cool.
Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. Today I would like to highlight the work that is on the progress tracker coming to an end in August. These videos are made possible thanks to my very generous patrons and channel members, so thank you guys so much for the support. And if you do want to support the channel further, all the links are in the description below. So every month I would like to highlight the features and content that finishes with
Man, you've made my night. You've made my night. Thank you.
way of showing us all of the work that is currently ongoing, and it explains when sprints on certain features start and finish. Each month, a lot of very exciting deliverables come to a close, but of course, just because that sprint is done doesn't mean it'll necessarily be released that quarter, the next quarter, or even in that year, as there could still be work required from other teams, or for example, priorities could shift and it could get pushed back until needed. It is, however, a good guide to see what could potentially come to the PU, or what they intend to bring to the PU, and it does show what work is being done when. Once a month, I will take a look at the features coming to a close in that particular month, so that we can all keep better track of the game's progress. So with that said, without going into great detail with these features, let's take a look at the work, features and deliverables that are coming to an end in the month of August. So one of the biggest pieces of tech that has been in the works for quite a while now and is coming to a close this month is the AI planetary navigation. Now the work on this, according to the progress tracker, will be finishing around now, and we have read on the last couple of monthly reports how they are actually in the stages of improving the planetary navigation mesh rather than just building it. What this system does is allow NPCs to move around on a planet's surface, dynamically generating the navigation mesh as is needed. Now this is extremely important, as all types of AI, be that human or alien NPCs, creatures and animals, will all need to be able to move around on a planet's surface, going about their day-to-day activities. Now when we will see this come to the PU, only CIG has that answer, but I am expecting that they will begin to utilize this as soon as possible. And I wouldn't be surprised if we saw NPCs capable of moving across the planets around 315 or 316, or maybe even utilizing it for CitizenCon and maybe colonial outposts in Pyro. Would we see this appear on the release view when CIG are ready to release it? I don't know, but I do hope they put it on there. Now the next feature I'd like to talk about, which should have already come to a close as well, is Bespoke Taken Place. Now what this is creating going along with its development for a while now is the fire hazard system. The work on this finishes just before the month comes to a close, and it is the system that will track fire and temperature on static and dynamic objects, with it saying the initial release of fire being set up on a select few vehicles. Now, we don't have an expected release date for the fire feature or any knowledge of what vehicles will be the first to receive this treatment, but after seeing this incredible system in action on previous Inside Star Citizens, I'm really looking forward to seeing this come in, and having to tackle fires inside ships, or anywhere for that matter, I think will be a lot of fun. I also do think that there is a potential that we will see this feature come this year, so either for 3.15 or 3.16, and I also think that we may see this at CitizenCon this year as well, as I would expect they'll likely want to show this off in all of its flamey glory. So, kind of following on from fire, next up we have a new Caldera suit. The heavy armor heat suit, which says it's supposed to hold up to extreme heat conditions found on the various planets. Now, is this a redo of the Caldera Pembroke suit that we already have in game? I don't think so. My thoughts here are that it's something more along the lines of this heat suit, which we saw on Inside Star Citizen a few months ago. Now, although we don't know exactly what the suit will look like, CIG have said that they don't want to always or only create armored suits. They really want to create suits that are made from other materials as well, like fabric, so this will create suits that are more specific to the activity you are taking part in, and just like the ships, there isn't one suit to rule them all. Next up, we have Entity Stow and Destroy, and this is the tech being worked on by the network team, and is the moving of an item into an inventory, for example, a ship with cargo, being stowed, storing both the ship and its cargo, which moves the persistent data into the inventory managed by the entity graph. This, I expect, will make the consistency of storing ships with cargo or anything else inside the ships and storing it correctly, utilizing the entity graph and iCache to ensure that those items stay on the ships between play sessions. I do hope that once this is implemented, we will be able to then maybe recover from a 30k, being able to respawn back into the game and have our ships and all of our associated cargo and items inside the ships come back as well. Now, the work on this should have finished by now, so let us hope that this is implemented ASAP and those pesky 30ks, although they can and still will happen, will be less of a big deal and not so game breaking. There is one unannounced vehicle which is having its concept art done now, coming to a close this month in August. I can imagine it's the 400i, as from what we understand it is expected to be a straight to flyable ship. So could it be the solo refinery ship, the Argo raft maybe that we've been hearing about? I really have no idea, and whatever it is, the work on this from the vehicle concept art team will finish soon. So do get your wallets ready, as it looks like a new concept ship is on its way. But do let me know in the comments what ship you think it could be referring to. Now, one feature that I don't think we will fully get to appreciate until we play Squadron 42 is the Vanduul fleet becoming gold standardized. This deliverable, which should have only just finished work, is to implement, polish and optimize all features required to bring the various ships of the Vanduul fleet to gold standard. Now, we did see a while ago on Inside Star Citizen, the Vanduul fleet has had a full material rework, creating a much greater defined style and look, and they did look phenomenal. Whether we will see any of this in PU, I doubt, or even in Arena Commander is still unknown, but it will of course apply to Squadron 42. Maybe CIG will bring them into Arena Commander alongside the new map revisions, as that would be kind of cool. So the next feature we have is the Greycat salvaging tool. Now, this speaks for itself, and although the work on this may be finished already according to the progress tracker, we know the multi-tool version of this device is expected to release in 3.16 at the end of the year, alongside Tier 0 of the salvaging profession. So let us hope that this doesn't get delayed again, and maybe we will even see the dedicated salvaging tool at the same time. The Cure Life medical tool, which is still expected for Alpha 3.15, so around quarter 3, most likely releasing around CitizenCon. This device is set to be a very useful item with the new additions to medical gameplay, and the work on this device is coming to a close this month. This will allow players to analyze other players and NPCs to diagnose what is wrong with them, administering medicine to heal or even do more harm, as it is completely up to you. It'll be a great piece of kit that I look forward to getting my hands on and just trying it out on some of you guys. Hopefully I'll have some volunteers. So following on from the Cure Life medical gun, we have the medical gown and hospital medical concept kit. Now the gown speaks for itself. It is what the players will be wearing when they respawn in the hospital. Nothing really more to say there, although I do wonder if they will use them as a test case for the cloth tech. That would be kind of cool, but we haven't heard anything about that, so take that with a pinch of salt. But the hospital medical concept kit is a variety of hospital themed NPCs planned alongside the release of hospitals for the landing zones. So to bring a little bit more realism and immersion, they are adding new NPC types that will be seen within the hospitals. We know of the doctors and nurses, but I do expect they would likely expand them to civilians as well, maybe coming and going. The next feature we have is MOABs, or Mother of All Bombs. These are required for the Hercules Starlifter A2 and any of the ships that CIG would like to release capable of using them as well. Now these are finishing up towards the latter half of August. We did see them testing bombs on Inside Star Citizen recently, which looked really fun, and when the A2 releases, the bombs should release with them as well, providing some fun to be had. And again, I will need volunteers. So, there are many more deliverables coming to a close this month. I will briefly run through them and give a bit of an explanation as to what they are, or if I don't know exactly what they are, just provide the basic description that is provided for us on the progress tracker. Now the first one is Destructible Workflow, and this is building out a workflow to allow artists and designers to work with destructible objects. So maybe seeing these items and objects appear in the verse and capable of taking damage or being destroyed during firefights or maybe crazy landings. ECUS Improvements, or ECUS Improvements, says, with ECUS being the Entity Component Update Scheduler, which is responsible for maintaining all component updates and events, and over the last few months they have made several improvements on the system, bringing it into the main development stream. Port over remaining mesh rendering to Gen 12. I'm not entirely certain what this will mean for us as the player, but any progress on the Gen 12 renderer is good in my books. Hopefully this will also bring some of the much needed performance improvements like increased FPS. Shard Data Query API is next. This will allow game code to access common queries against the entity graph data, so it sounds like this is a requirement for persistence and server meshing to work as intended. Unmanned missile turrets are what you would expect them to be, the addition of AI controlled missile turrets to help further improve the defense capabilities of green zones, so I expect to see these on space stations firing missiles at you. The Asset Validator is the replacement for the existing one to provide extensible test plugins, improved performance and clearer error reporting, always a good thing. Atlas is the component service of the replication layer that will split the game into multiple manageable regions known as territories, which are then provided to the dedicated game servers to manage and simulate. Now to me this sounds like the service is needed to help with server meshing, but I don't know for certain, but it does sound like an important piece of kit, and the work on this is also finishing in August. Star Word improvements are quality of life and workflow improvements for CIG's text localization tool that handles most of the text within Star Citizen and Squadron 42. And finally, the zone system improvements encompass several additions and improvements to zone systems, optimizing spatial culling of objects and areas. So that is all of the deliverables on the progress tracker that have their work coming to completion in August. Now, as mentioned before, this isn't to say those features are done and will release in the next patch, as there could still be more work from other teams to do on these same deliverables later down the line. But it is exciting to see many of the top deliverables are coming to an end this month, and just shows how much work is being done behind the closed doors. Of course, when we do tick over to September, I will take a closer look at all of the work slated to finish in that month. But if you do enjoy my content, please consider subscribing and helping the channel to grow. And if you want to talk more about this, or just hang out with myself and my community over on twitch.tv/SuperMacBrothersRyan, you are all more than welcome. The link is in the description below. Hit the thumbs up if you don't mind, it does the channel a big favour. And if you would like to be notified when my videos go live, tick that little notification bell. Again, huge thank you to my patrons and channel members. You guys are awesome. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Oh, that's great, man. That's great. Oh, this game is slowly coming together. It's going to be an awesome game. It's going to take a long time. Some people who are losing their patience. Sorry about that, but I have great belief in what we're doing, and I think it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be worth the wait. I am just not gonna worry about it. Duh. This is my, all right, now here is the other thing. This is, for anybody who doesn't know, this is Star Citizen CIG, their own production that they put out every week. This is called Inside Star Citizen. It comes out every Thursday, and they you know, show you some things that are going on. One's going to be obviously about admission, so it looks like they're gonna be talking about medical gameplay that's coming, whatnot. So anyway, enough for me blathering on. Let's check it out.
In 3.15, we are delivering hospitals for the players of Star Citizen.
Ooh, this is loud.
For me, the healing loop is something that's gonna have a big impact on the way we play, especially in co-op. We ended up creating these drop-off points where you can carry your injured friend. It sort of looks like an elevator with a gurney in the middle, so if you have a big crew and everybody has had a bad day, then you can keep feeding them through the machine.
Oh, excuse me, chat. Excuse me. Whew.
One of the interesting challenge about building hospitals is obviously that we have to build them for a purpose that isn't there yet. And so what we did on the design side, we were very involved with the actor feature team in what is the healing loop going to be like, and what are the requirements that we have to factor in our location. So we decided that we need some pharmacies where you can purchase meds. We need also instrument shop where you can set your respawn position. We need also like a completely new way of approaching rooms reservation. We know we get assigned a room in the habitation when we spawn, but now we do it the other way around, where you go into a location and you reserve a room from the lobby, and we didn't have that flow before. So we had to develop all of that to support all the mechanics that are implied with the healing.
Holy cow. That's gonna be awesome.
15, we introduced 4 hospitals: Horizon, Base Clinic, Grimex, and New Babbage. As you enter New Babbage Hospital, you'll see right away what I think is one of the really cool features of this hospital is that there's this glass ceiling above you that allows you to really take in the vista. And if you look behind you, you'll see the Espire Grande Tower, where the abs are. You're gonna find your reception on your right hand side, and you're gonna find all your shop and services needs on your left hand side. And really from there, all you have to do is keep going straight to the other half where the elevators are, and then it takes you to the medical floors.
Specifically worked on the upper floors of the hospital. That's where the player will be able to check in at the nurse's desk, spawn in at the medical room.
In my opinion, this hospital shines. Horizon is really big, super high ceiling, really open, and super clean too. You have like the reception right in front of you and the service is a bit behind. And then the elevators, they take you higher up.
As you go out of the elevator, then the player will pass through and see this absolutely gorgeous wind sculpture there, and seeing those big whale passing through the clouds in front of you as you're in those medical bed feels special, feels different.
And then we have the space clinics. They still offer all the same services that you would find in a larger hospital. It's just that everything is more compact.
We're creating modules and different pieces of the Space Clinic, so that way every time you experience it, it'll be just a little bit different, and you'll still get the same feeling.
We always try to place them near the elevators that takes you to the hangar, so that whether you come in after you're being injured or whether you're walking out and you're in a hurry to go back in space, it's easy and convenient. So you walk in there, it's again very clean, but much less so than Horizon. Obviously, it has more like this kind of low-tech vibe to it. These ones, I expect them to be fairly popular because they're just so convenient. If it had a smell, it would smell like like a sport bag or something like that.
Your deck is not as clean as Nuba or Horizon.
Me personally, it's the best. It's much smaller. It's more like on the clinic size, so there's not a big elevator to go through. As we all know, elevators are the biggest killers in game development, so it's a good thing that we skipped one there. It has this really nice view to the asteroid field outside. And the cool thing is that you can also land your ship right next to a side entrance to the clinic. So if you're in a hurry and you don't want to go and park in a hangar and do traversal, you can park right next to it, get out, walk in, and get treated. But the thing is, like, it's open space, right? So your ship is exposed while you do that, and you could very well see a pirate fly in and shoot at your ship as you're getting fixed yourself, and really this kind of emergent like interaction is really what makes the game shine, I think. The hospitals are part of a game changer.
When people leave the hospital and they wake up and they explore around, I think they're really gonna see like the love and care we put into each crevice and corner.
I hope that the hospitals are gonna be a way to wrap up the full healing loop. Honestly, if the players find them convenient, me as a designer, I'm happy my job is done.
Hospitals are the next major offering from our team in Montreal, and serve as harbinger of the next major advancement in player healing from the actor feature team scheduled to come online in the upcoming Alpha 3.15. And while we'll be learning more about how all that works in the coming weeks, let's shift gears now to spaceships, specifically Aegis stalwarts, the Gladius, Saber, and Retaliator, and find out what it really means to be the gold standard in a pipeline that is continuously evolving to this day and beyond.
The gold standard pass is what we are terming this current pass on the vehicles. We are implementing primarily cockpit button placement, cockpit button animations, making sure everything is symmetric, both character and item-wise, exposing all the ship items, lighting passes, material passes. Gold standard is finishing the ship to as complete a standard as we can with the feature set that we have right now in the game. The first ship that we put through this pass was the Aegis Gladius.
I was a little nervous working on the Gladius because it is like the Star Squadron, and you know, I wanted to make sure I did a good job on it. And then also coupled with the fact that because Squadron are using it, I had to make sure that I didn't break anything with each submit, so they can keep working on Squadron and you know, still able to test and work on it. We started off with adding component hatches and a personal inventory. Gladius didn't seem to have any like visible headlight source, so I went in and added like some nice big headlights for that at the front. And then it was just like I said, like with the thruster glows as well, trying to get them to look nice and read from a distance, adding the fuel port on it as well. And then yeah, just like some geo optimizations and material optimizations and more stuff that you don't necessarily would see, but makes the game, you know, more optimized and runs better.
So on the next ship, which was the Saber, we built on what we learned from the Gladius and did that in the Saber.
For instance, the damage mesh, needed a bit of tweaking. We added in a bunch of lighting so you can still read the ship from afar, but not make it too bright as it's still a stealth ship. And after the whole exterior was done and dusted, we moved on to a revision of the dashboard, overall just reworking so it's not as noisy. And now you have like a better view of like your cockpit and then just everything nice and compact to the sides.
Nice.
In a couple of sentences, a really rough overview of the Saber Gold Standard process.
So the Retaliator Gold Standard is obviously a much larger task than the Gladius and Saber. Has all the same criteria of work, so looking at the cockpit, looking at the components, adding all the things, checking everything's symmetric. But because it's got an interior, then there's additional tasks added. So the same work we do for the cockpit of the pilot has to be done for the turrets. The components that you can physically take out of the ship, can you physically take them out of the ship? Do the doors need to be wider, etc.? Now you've made the doors wider, do they still fit in the ship when they open? And we also took the time to look at the central room and thought, can we improve on this? We decided to remove the top and bottom docking collars and go for a side airlock, which also helps for docking because that's just a natural walking on transition. And then because we'd lost a lift on that side, we then realised we had to make the lift on the other side slightly larger to accommodate essentially 2 lifts worth of people. So then you've now just got 1 lift on that side of the ship to get in and a docking collar on the other side to get in. The thing that the Retaliator has is the customizable room modules, and there's a cargo module front and back.
Man.
A dropship module at the front.
Vicious.
They were all brought up to current standards, so when modularity comes on as a swappable item, they are good to go. That's where we're at with the first gold standard ships. Obviously going to go through all the ships, but we are going to focus on the ones that feature heavily in Squadron 42 first, and then we will roll on to your favourite ship afterwards.
So what did we learn this week? Well, we learned that hospitals are the vanguard of new player healing mechanics coming to Star Citizen that look to change the way we live and die in the persistent universe. That much like the planet tech, even the spaceships that we've had and flown thousands of times continue to improve and evolve as new technologies come online. And that elevators truly are the most dangerous killer in the game development kingdom. They only let me work Jungle Cruise once, but I killed it. For Inside Star Citizen, I'm Jared Huckabee. We'll see you all next week.
Oh man, that was good. That was a good one. Show the early progress on. I wonder if they're gonna do the Mercury Star Runner. That's my favorite ship that I have, and it'll be cool if they decide to beef that one up a bit. That would be awesome. All right, let's take a peek back at QuakeCon. What are they doing here?
DM4 was one of the closest I've seen in a while.
All right, well these guys are doing.
It's a map that kind of generates those kind of those tight scorelines sometimes.
See, I can't do games this fast. This is, and it's not even because I'm an old guy now. I mean, I don't think I was able to do them when I was younger. It's just too much. You know, I like Battlefield where things are a little bit slower, a little bit more tactical. The Division where things are a little bit more tactical, slower. You can see what's going on, but this is just crazy.
2-0 in series.
But hey, this is what it's all about, man. It's Quake, Bethesda.
1 minute and 30 seconds remaining of this CTN, but of course it's very much over, and Pokejoker doesn't even manage to earn himself enough to pick up the yellow. So he's like, okay, never mind. I'll leave it there for now. Maybe pick
Not really much else going on.
Yeah, this is the ideal place to be.
Yep.
And here, most of the spawns, you can see all of them mid-map.
Fallout is coming back at 10 o'clock. That's a little over an hour from now. Maybe I'll hang out for that.
Pokejoker just knowing where reload is, so never at risk of giving it up to him. Oh, just a bunch of spawn frags here for Pokejoker. 50-4. That looks like a, I don't know, like a that's a weird score to see, right? But in Quake World, even 2 of the best players can have score lines like this. Like, it's not uncommon.
Other Blood Run is
Yeah, these guys are out. Who's this?
Don't test her.
Oh, Captain Richard. He's doing the ascent.
That really like skews all the spawns like mid-map. It's hilarious when it
it's also very, and I mean, it's
Buster.
like, if you're the one fragging out and getting all these spawn frags,
There's a bunch of people on.
feeling. It's fun to play the game when that happens, but yeah, 54 to 5. That's gonna be the last 5 seconds of the game. 55 to 5. I think that's the biggest scoreline thus far, and GG indeed. 55 to 5. We're going to map number 5.
Yeah, speaking of spawns, it's going to be DM4 by default. This is 2-2 in the second series. DM4 if you want, unless you want a DM2 again. I've never seen that.
Yeah, that's a weird one. Yeah, let's go DM4.
No, I don't play Fallout. I actually don't. This is the unfortunate thing about doing QuakeCon. They focus on a lot of Bethesda games that I just don't play. I never got into Fallout. I hear it's fantastic, but I never got into it. Now, however, there is a game that's on its way for next year. Let me pull the volume down a little bit. Next year, there's a Bethesda game coming out that's kind of a mixture of Elder Scrolls or Skyrim and Fallout, and it's a lot of talk about it. It's called Starfield. I'm hoping they talk about it this weekend, but I don't see it anywhere in the schedule, unless, at least not that I've noticed. But that's coming out, they say November 2022, so it's a little over a year from now. And that's what I'm waiting for. I think I'll be all over that. Otherwise, I don't really play any of these games. But hey, you know, it's QuakeCon. It's the closest I can get to QuakeCon. So I figure once a year I'd at least watch it and stream it and let people see what's going on with it, and you know. But they talk about some very interesting things. You know, it makes me almost want to try Fallout, just to try it, with all the stuff that you can do in it. You know, it's like Grand Theft Auto. You know, all the stuff that you can do in Grand Theft Auto now is phenomenal. But I've never played Grand Theft Auto either. You know, I watch a lot of people play it, and it's fun to watch, but I don't play it myself. But yeah, I don't really get into. But I'm happy to stream it on QuakeCon weekend. I hope next year we can actually do QuakeCon physically again. That would be great. But for now, this is what we got.
It's an opportunity for Reload to maybe make something happen. Oh, I'm surprised that Joker allowed him to get out of there so easily. I feel like Reload is still so.
Oh, excuse me, chat. Excuse me, chat. Excuse me, chat. Excuse me, chat.
Making his way back to the. Oh my God, that's gonna be a mutual, but the better spawn.
It's just I can't even. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I can kind of follow what's going on. It's like hockey, you know. If you have to kind of know what to look for in order to follow the game, and so I kind of know what's going on. But it's just so fast. It's just like, oh my goodness.
Reload is able to put together rocket angles while he's dropping or jumping or doing some weird, crazy rocket jumps.
Oh, my boss. Oh, he sent me this thing. I just saw this.
Is indeed still down at the Mega. It's going to be a tough way for him to get out. So the most Bogo can hope for is exactly this Reload.
He sent me a little Star Trek meme. I just seen it earlier, but it doesn't make it any less funny. Let me retweet this.
But Reload does have a full red armor and a lot of ammo. He's gonna push Boga Joker away before the red armor spawns, so this should be an easy one for Reload. still hasn't spawned. Now it spawns and Bogo Joker is gonna pick it up.
Admire Reload's like accuracy with the second rocket. Like he's really good at placing that first one, but then he makes sure to put that second one exactly where it needs to be for maximum effect. Really good stuff. The only other player I like really consistently see that out of, ironically enough, is Rafa. So yeah, got to see some of him today as well. And it's like Reload's like best quality, I would say, is his rocket placement. Once he gets that first one off, is just absolutely brilliant. Which has brought it down to a 2-frag game at Reload. He's not playing with a lot of armor right now. He's playing with a lot of just spawn angles, and it's gonna be rough. Yeah, that's the way it goes.
The way it goes.
Yeah, I want to get back to that. I think you're right. The way that Reload is able to control his opponent with the rocket launcher, like if he hits the first one, he's hitting the second and the third one as well, because he can just control the way your body moves after that, just with a knockback from the rocket launcher, and Reload really is great at doing that. But Bogo Joker, he's a turret right now.
Decides to dive off of yellow, cool. If not, pin them there. And there's the full reset. Like, Bogo's right back in position, ready for any spawn.
Now he's holding this angle, and it's very hard to break. And Bogo Joker up 19-9. He lost the last DM4, but maybe he's figured out how to play against Reload here. Which, I mean, that would be a beautiful end as well, wouldn't it? Like, Reload finally got to win his DM2. Bogo Joker now gets to win DM4. He's lost the previous ones.
Yeah, an interesting set of reversals.
I'm glad I don't think I'm missing anything. There's no panels or anything else going on. Just that Fallout thing that's coming up at 10 o'clock. Maybe I'll stick around for that for another hour, and then watch that, and then go to bed later. Because it's really usually pretty interesting what when they talk about Fallout 76. It looks like an interesting game.
I mean, it's technically doable on a map like DM4.
Oh, he fell into the thing.
Bogo Joker is gonna try to rocket jump up, but he's not gonna be able to make it out of the lava. Maybe an opportunity for Reload. No, perfect rockets from Bogo Joker. Never mind. Great stuff from Bogo Joker, making sure to keep this red safe.
Yeah, you could see Reload's eyes glaze over with that first rocket pop. Like, all right, finish me off. Alted and deleted. Bogo, having taken away that red armor.
Oh, Texas Viking! How you doing?
This could turn things back around if Reload just wants to play.
Didn't have the web. The app installed was only on web. All good now. Oh, cool, man. Welcome. Welcome. I am glad you're here. Thank you for stopping by and hanging a little bit. There's not a heck of a lot going on at QuakeCon. Just this. I'll show you the quick schedule. Put it over here. We are here. I think this is what we're watching right now.
It's gonna be difficult for him to escape this room. He doesn't have any rockets either, so he.
And then at 10, I think I might pop in and stream this, and then probably just call it a day. But this is going for the Australian people. Oh no! Oh yeah, this is Thursday. Tomorrow we got a bunch of stuff going on. Oh, look at it! Oh, this is all different. Hey, here's Nordics. All these different panels in different languages. Middle East, Italy, France, Nordics, Poland, Spain, Turkey. Wow. And Benelux. What is Benelux? So we'll be watching some of this.
Yeah, it's back to 12 frag difference now.
It'll start about 8 in the morning. 8:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30. I'll start streaming and just stream for the day.
Yeah, health packs. Should have said packs. God damn it.
Those are for or something like that.
45
You know, I might.
Quake World.
I might devote a half hour and just you know,
And this has been 3
just show it for a while. That'll be cool.
of this tournament. Of course, you only get to see the grand finals. But it's been a good one. Boga Joker showing why he's the best player in North
And I didn't play a single game. I'm just been streaming other people's panels. They've had some interesting panels, but unfortunately they focus on Bethesda and Quake and Doom. You know, when you're at QuakeCon, you get news on a bunch of other stuff. But I mean, it is QuakeCon, so they're gonna talk about their own stuff. So I understand. Like I was saying earlier, I don't know if you saw, I don't know if you heard it, Texas Viking, but they've got a game coming out next year, Bethesda, called Starfield, that is creating a lot of buzz, and I've already decided I'm probably going to buy it. It's coming out in November 2022, and I'm hoping that somewhere along this weekend, somebody will have a panel on it and talk about it, but I don't know. That's what I'm hoping. And they're talking about it like it's going to be some amazing game, very much in Bethesda's style, you know. And so I'm hoping they're going to talk a little bit about it, but since it's still over a year away, I don't know if they're actually going to do that or not. But, you know, fingers crossed.
Congratulations, Bogo.
Oh, there they are.
Ironically enough, you've won yourself a free copy of Quake.
Uh,
That'd be a good prize, actually.
well, that's what they say. More than likely it'll get delayed. I mean, with Delta variants slowing everything down again, you know, who knows? You know, it's probably I'll go ahead and push it to 2023, first quarter 2023. But they're saying it's November 2022. Hopefully, we'll see.
That's the best advice I have to give.
I agree. Coming up next, we've got the mega match in Quake World. I thought LG was running it. Whoever runs it,
The mega match.
want to join that? Make sure to get Quake World at nquake.com. You can download it for free. Grab it, grab the client, and you can connect.
Oh, okay.
Everybody else is gonna be
It's just a few minutes late.
Yeah, that's gonna do it for me and Jahar. Thank you so much for joining me, Alex, and it's been a pleasure. And
Okay, so here comes the mega match.
to
We'll watch this for a little bit,
watching everyone. Good night.
and then yeah, safe bet probably. Gosh darn it. Yeah, you know, I mean, I thought about that, you know, but I was just trying to be optimistic. But realistically, yeah. Oh, here it is. This is it. This is Starfield. I've seen this before. Oh, good. Maybe they will talk about it this weekend. They're showing this. Yeah, I've seen this. But hey, they're showing it. So
They say the wonder is not that the field of stars is so vast, but that we have measured it. You're part of Constellation now, part of our family. What you found, it's the key to unlocking everything. This is all we've been working towards. We've come to the beginning of humanity's final journey. That's why we're here. To discover what's out there.
They're even giving the day. 11th of November. So, I don't know. They seem to be targeting that day, that exact day, not even the month, but the day. Look at it. 11/11/22, 11/11/22. And they're doing that. Yeah, I'll be getting that. So that was a taste of Starfield. 11/11/22. I don't know. $5. All right, I'll take that bet. We'll shake on it on Monday. Next time I see you. You might be right, but I'll take the bet anyway. Deal. $5. This is loud. What is going on? Looks like some strange Fallout stuff. Fallout is so weird. That's something from Fallout, I think. QuakeCon maybe just a make my own. Okay. Just a placeholder. Voices. Well, anyway. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to Starfield. I think that's going to be pretty cool. I have no idea what kind of gameplay it's going to be. It's going to be something very similar to Fallout and Skyrim. It's like they're saying like Skyrim in space kind of a thing. Okay, here we go. Here's just the mega match.
Hi.
Quake World.
Goodness gracious, this is crazy.
Absolutely it is. So,
Hang on
ladies
one
and
second.
gentlemen, QuakeCon, welcome to the first mega match of QuakeCon 2021 involving Quake World.
Uh-oh.
Welcome everybody. So happy you're able to join us here. So we are joining Mega Match in progress at the moment. So the idea behind Mega Match, if you do not know, is basically cram as many people as we can into a Quake World server.
Oh my goodness.
And let the chaos ensue. Mainly put them on maps that is not designed for this amount of people and just watch the craziness.
So clearly, It's a little crazy right now, and someone is in the lead with 10 kills. Uh-oh.
Literally someone is in the lead. This is fantastic. This is one of my favorite events to do.
Oh, someone has 15 kills and 4 deaths.
Yeah, so basically the gist of this is it's a free-for-all brawl. In this particular game is Quake World, which is you know, a spin-off of Quake.
It's like Quake Light.
Yeah, it's really hard to shoutcast this one, just because of the sheer amount of crazy. So bear with us. We'll try.
Luckily, we have free reign. We'll just move all over and try to find a good vantage point where the action is.
Yes. And if you want to participate, there's a number of different ways that you can. You can join the QuakeCon community Discord to first start, which is discord.gg/QuakeCon. The client that we're using tonight is nquake. You can go to nquake.com, download it, install it. Once you boot into it, if you connect to the QuakeCon Mega Match server, you'll be good to go and you can start playing. It's that simple. So as you can see right now, chaos is ensuing. The max player limit on this server is set to 32 right now.
Is that as high as it goes?
So we were trying to get a little bit higher on this one, which is funny. So Quake 2, we can get it up to like 128. We were able to get 64 on Quake Live. This one, for some reason, it was only stable around 32. So that's what we have this at right now, and just decided to pick smaller maps for it to make it even more chaotic.
Do you think it's because
It's getting hot up here again.
for that amount of people?
You know, you might be onto something.
What is the temperature?
Hey, look, they don't pay me the big bucks for nothing. By big bucks, I mean they don't give me.
I'll just deal with it.
All right, so in the lead, we currently have someone again. I'm loving the name.
This is fantastic.
Loving the frags.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me.
Someone in any other tied. This is open, and it does look like weapon drops are on. Same with health, but I'm assuming health is practically non-existent. Once you're dead, you're dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's not insta-give?
Not saying by default. No, so this is just standard DM. So it has whatever the standard health pickups and standard armor pickups are. But of course, you know, normally these are built for like dual maps, so it's much smaller for probably 2 people, sometimes 4 if you're doing like 2s. So having this many people on here, it's little to non-existent health.
We're just gonna follow around here. We're gonna follow Androck. We know him. He's a solid character of ours that helps build the con. And Zitping, he's an old school guy himself. We got all kinds of old folks in here. Old folks, new folks.
Another thing to consider is every time you die, you drop a backpack, which has some equipment in it, potentially, for the next person. So it's just constantly sharing, which is something we enjoy doing at QuakeCon, is sharing what we have.
Oh, we're gonna follow the Mega here, as it's Johnny's gonna grab it, and he's gonna power through it.
That is the quad
damage. And he drops the Mega the
quad. Tomorrow, I'm gonna try to catch everything from the beginning. So it starts at 8 o'clock. So somewhere between 8 and 8:30, probably 8 o'clock. I'll just start. I'll just do the same thing. I'll show you the schedule again.
And the next time we get a boost, we should see how many people.
This is tomorrow, 8 a.m.
To be honest, where does it?
It's like day 1 recap. Fallout 76. Some of these foreign language ones here, and then here is the UK stream. So yeah, I'll just try to catch whatever. I may end up playing a game myself. So, but yeah, figure 8 o'clock. I'll probably start somewhere around there.
Support 32, I think, is still pretty impressive. Oh, yeah, see, Evil's got it. Oh, there he is. Oh. Okay, so 1.
Like I already streamed today all day. I was on for about 7 hours. I took a couple hours break to eat some dinner and watch a little TV and relax. And I came back up. And for another couple of hours, I'll probably end it around 11 maybe.
Pretty much.
Go to bed.
That's part of the design behind this. It's just supposed to be chaos.
All right, man. Thanks for dropping by. I do appreciate it. Appreciate it very, very much. Spread the word. Spread the word at work.
That one should be a lot of fun as well because that server we were able to get that up to 128 players. So we figured that that's going to be utter chaos if we can get that many. And then Saturday we will be with Quake Live at 64 players.
So interesting fact, Quake World does not have a single player.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or dedicated servers.
It's fun. I like it. I like doing it.
According to Yield Wikipedia. Oh, we just saw
Wikipedia.
Any other interesting facts?
It's identical to Quake's multiplayer mode. So it basically got you some network improvements.
There we go.
What's is there a cap as to how many kills?
Yeah, so we actually had kind of configured some of these. Our good friend Andy, who was just doing the Quake World Anniversary, helped configure this server and put everything together for us tonight. And I need to double check, and I can tell you kind of what the cap limit is for it.
Oh, I saw a quad damage. Find the glowing blue person.
It's harder than it sounds. I mean, it looks.
Oh no, I don't envy you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like there's no cap limit on this, and we're just doing free for all
Yeti
for 20
with
minutes.
114 frags. That's just impressive.
Yeah, this is crazy.
It's a pretty good kill to death ratio too. It's finding some corner to hide in to preserve those deaths.
We just saw somebody on the screen. His name is World Star. I wonder if he yells at every kill.
That's true. Yeah, again, for those that might be just joining us, we're playing this on the nQuake client. So if you go to nquake.com, you can download this, install it, immediately just open it up, connect it to the Quake World QuakeCon server here, which is qw.quakecon.community, and you'll be right in the game. I mean, you can configure the game if you want, but really it's right out of the box after you download it. You're ready to go.
It's very simple, very easy to pick up and play, and it's free. Though it's the best price.
Yes. Yeah, so for that, if you want, it is discord.gg/QuakeCon, or you can check down at the bottom there for our link that we have right on the screen here. Just to pop up as we're talking.
Sorry, I was looking at another video on something else. Apologize.
Would not get the high res. It takes a little extra time to download. You'll be 100 frags behind by the time that downloads, but the file's pretty quick. So just FYI, and as you can see, the graphics are pretty good already, just in regular mode here.
Oh, I gotta ask. We're gonna go round table here. What's your favorite weapon?
Oh man, so for me, it's always been the. People are gonna give me shit for it, but I'm totally the LG, the lightning gun, the shaft, the old school.
I was gonna say the same. I was gonna say lightning gun also, just because rocket launcher seems like the obvious pick. But yeah, the lightning gun the way I grip my mouse, I can just toggle a little bit back and forth and maintain that pressure. Oh, Yeti with
I have to say, the battle of the quad in the lava was pretty epic. Yeah,
it was good. Somebody rescued it.
I'm gonna change it up.
What's your weapon?
I was gonna say LG, but no, the tried and true my go-to has always been the rocket launcher. I love playing rails, but I'm terrible with it. My aim is just bad.
So the LG's always been interesting in this game, especially with the original Quake, and then as it translated over into Quake World, because it was basically like John Romero's troll in this game. Once you get it, this is, to my knowledge, this is one of the only Quake games, or if not the only Quake game, where the LG kind of operates how you would expect it to in real life. So if you're in water and you fire the LG, you're dead. So it's pretty hysterical.
Incredibly overpowered. But you know what? You can't do with the LG, and that's rocket jump. Just saying, guys.
That's true.
Just saying.
I've never been a good rocket jumper.
Well, you need to get good, scrub.
I haven't grew up on TF2.
Get good. Get good.
Get there. But it definitely opens up doors, gets you to places where you need to be, moves you along faster. That's what I noticed the most is people using it to propel themselves, even more than just jumping, which I think is an interesting strat to throw off timing and cycles. Oh, 1, 2.
Here we go.
Oh.
Got another quad.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's rotating.
8, 9. Oh,
Doesn't look like
you can't teleport.
I can't teleport with a god mode on.
No worries. But yeah, looking at the stream, it definitely looks like the rocket launcher is the weapon of choice. Do see a few lightning nuts there, which is nice to see. But yeah, you can't beat a blind rocket into a group of unsuspecting team members.
It looks like the majority of the kills are rockets. I could be wrong there. Rockets or shotties, it's really hard to tell.
Is it a grenade launcher? What's the green? It looks like a fist. Oh, that's fantastic.
It's the grenade launcher.
So if you feel like lobbing, there you go. But
it's hysterical. Probably everyone who's watching this stream is like, "Oh my god, these guys are terrible at this." You're right.
You're right.
You're not wrong, okay? And you can totally say something in Twitch chat that I will read after this because I don't have Twitch pulled up right now.
I'm gonna pull it up because I'm that guy that checks the reviews.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, congratulations to Bogo Joker, who just won the Quake World Anniversary. He beat Reload from Australia in a really, really good match. And
It was
decided, hey, what better to do than play some Quake World after watching the match? Hence, Mega Match, and here you are.
Yeah, it was quite good, the matches. And a big shout out to Andy and Jahar for shoutcasting and doing such an amazing job as they always are.
Yeah, such a much better job than us. So
yes,
they make shoutcasting look easy, folks.
Absolutely.
And it's not fair because Jahar is just gorgeous, and yeah. So he has that looking for him. He's got those beautiful locks. We're gonna talk about him for a little bit. This stream is now dedicated to Jahar. We're gonna be the fashion police, and how much bacon he can eat in a day.
Unquestionably, the
entire
shows
day?
that in about a 2-hour period on how much bacon that he could start eating, which is fantastic.
Well, he told us he had 4 during the match, so I'm curious as to how much bacon a Jahar can take.
I think the biggest question is how quickly can you make Jahar's bacon? Like, that feels like chicken egg situation. Like, I feel like that's your bottleneck.
The largest? No, let's get into this. Crispy or chewy bacon? Ooh, I'll go first.
Very true. I'm a crispy fan.
I like chewy bacon personally.
I don't want it so crispy that it crumbles, but I don't want it chewy where I don't think it's done yet.
To me,
I don't like it to like break apart and into dust.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So you want it to be borderline bacon bits, is what you're saying?
No, I don't want that.
Oh,
that to me, when you say crispy, that's what I think. Yeah, that's where LG's at, and that's I don't want to live there.
Right before it bursts into flames on the grill to take it off and give it to me.
It's terrible.
I gotta say, so that's how my wife likes it, and I like mine chewy. So we have fights over bacon in our house.
You just take yours out early. It feels like it's not like you're making a slab of ribs and she'd rather the one half. You can just pull yours out a little early, right? Like,
Yeah,
You
but
just
that's
can't eat
not-
it while you're waiting for the rest to cook.
You can't cook just one bacon. Like, it's all together or none. I mean, whoever cooks it gets to decide how it's cooked.
That's a good way to decide.
But
Real
So
quick,
how-
yeah,
how
I would
would
shout out to Andy with Sudden Death TV for helping set up this server.
I microwave my bacon.
Working with us on this, he's done a fantastic
Put
job.
a
And again,
couple layers of paper
shout out to
towels.
Jahar, our buddy over
Lay the
at
strips on the
Twitch
paper
TV,
towels.
Tasty Spleen
Put a
TV,
paper towel over it.
for all the stuff
It
that
drills a
does for
little
us
bit of
gamers.
water on on top of the paper towel, and just keep nuking it until it comes out like that other guy said, chewy. I like mine to kind of be like beef jerky, kind of chewy, but firm. And
clearly there's been
I've never been able to cook bacon this perfect in my life, and I do it constantly. And yeah, I do microwave bacon.
Yes, pay no attention to the men behind the curtain, men and women behind the curtain here, because hopefully that isn't showing in the production that we're
And then the paper towel soaks up a lot of the grease that comes off it, and you could come out with a pretty, at least for me, in my opinion, comes a really decent bacon. A little bit less, you can get a little bit chewy. A little bit more, you get a little bit more crispy. You can control it. You know, you need to add an extra 10 seconds, 15 seconds, you know, and you can just nudge it into exactly where you need. Obviously, you can't go backwards, but if it's still a little soft, just add another 10 seconds, add another 10 seconds, add another 15 seconds, and then you can just get it just right.
I believe it's the Asian supportness.
And I enjoy when I make bacon. But this weekend, I probably gonna do sausage.
Any money, and the proceeds, all the money goes to that program.
I think tomorrow I might.
And you can pick and choose your programs. It doesn't have to be just all of them.
Gonna do tomorrow.
So we do officially have a bacon
I might
crispy
do.
poll on Twitch. So if you're not in the chat, please hop on.
I'm either gonna do cheapy McDonald's tomorrow for breakfast, or more expensive IHOP, because I'm in the mood to have some pancakes.
Real quick, 3 minutes to go. Can we get a score update, real quick, please? Hit that tab for us.
We'll see what I feel like.
Assuming it's tab, I don't know. 22 years ago, did we use tab? Okay,
We
right on.
have Yeti in the lead with 281, followed by Someone.
Someone's
and then
coming back.
Somehow Dennis Rader got out of prison, and he's got a lot of frags. That kind of scares me. Dennis Rader is the name of the BTK. I'm sorry, I listen to a lot of podcasts.
No, it's right on.
Okay.
So we do have Crispy's leading 7-4 right now in chat. Come on, there's 190 of you out there. Let's get some votes going on.
Yeah. People know they know Crispy's the way to go. I mean, that's
After this,
best thing to say.
It could always Chewie can do a comeback here. Don't talk smack yet. After this, we should do a poll of what your favorite weapon is.
Oh, here's the poll up there.
I'd agree with
We
that.
got another battle for the quad again.
I saw the blue. It's down there. All right,
Flipping has it.
Oh, poll ended. Wow, I missed it. Good lord.
And the lightning gun.
I didn't even realize it was there. Oh well.
Looks like
Not a big deal.
just gonna finish it off there.
It's gone.
The poll was right in front of my face. I didn't even see it.
This is utter chaos. I love it.
I only imagine what the Discord sounds like.
Oh, I can imagine.
Definitely
It's
not
lots of-
appropriate
lots of,
for streaming.
inappropriate-
Definitely not. Otherwise, we would be in there.
A lot
Hence,
of
you
family-friendly jaunting going on, most likely.
Yes, if you're just joining us again, I'm Elegy. I'm joined by DP and our good friend 2 Daves this evening to cast you with the Quake World Mega Match.
Oh, there we go. We got the ticker on the bottom. That's perfect. It's hard to tell on my screen, but yeah, that's where the donations are currently at and sitting at right now.
We're at 1,043.
Ooh.
1043.
We're only on day one, so hopefully we can do much more than that throughout the week. weekend.
And it's
I
early.
am going to
It is early day one.
taste this.
Not all night.
Hopefully people will consider donating to some of the charities.
This year. I know it upset a lot of people, and understandably, I want to be there in person and give everybody hugs and stuff. But yeah, let's do it. Oh no, I'm sorry, we're gonna stop here because it looks like the
Let's
match
wrap
is
it
ending.
up. There we go.
Yeti with
Yeti.
22.
22. Oh my
Look at that
goodness.
kill death ratio.
Someone get a screenshot and clip it because that was impressive.
These are different charity initiatives that you can donate to. That they're collecting. They're collecting for during this QuakeCon. I have already given to one of them today. I hope you guys can consider giving a little bit of money to some of these charities.
Looks like we got a contestant. He's gonna jump onto it. I'm a little
Yeah,
bit
he's going
ahead.
for it.
Yeah, he's got it.
Bring the pain. I don't think they see him yet. Oh, okay, we're under our second person. Ah, through the door. Third. Evans. Oh, fourth. Fifth. Oh, was that a telefrag? Oh, it just sits unused. Yet he got it back. Starts and ends. Doing some work and finishing it out. Very nice.
Our good friend Andy just wanted me to let you know that if you type in /toe track, one word in the console, that will track and it'll follow people with the power-ups and such.
Oh, I'm sorry, what is it?
So /auto track. You can do that in the console there, one word.
Thanks, Andy.
Thanks, Andy.
You're the best, bro. So anyways, we're gonna talk about the QuakeCon event. So this year, yeah, it was a little disappointing, right? I'm not gonna lie. I wish I was there in person. I wish I was able to set up the BYOC, because I do get to oversee that throughout the event. And hug everybody, but I still stand by. I believe the right call was made. There's just a lot of factors that you have to take into consideration and so yeah. But in the meantime, we're gonna still keep going with the virtual stuff, and it's been pretty successful so far, despite all the challenges we've had ahead of us.
So DP, I have that feeling so much so that I've thrown a LAN the last two QuakeCons with just some close friends. Last year we obviously quarantined prior and just all talked it out, making sure everybody was cool with kind of the situation. But I actually set up my house. I've got 9 people coming over tomorrow to do some gaming and do some QuakeCon. I put the ambient QuakeCon.
I added a new chat command.
Speaker system, and we just pretend like we're there. We whoop it up every once in a while, and really do it. I can't not LAN party, so I just make my own to keep it safe
really nice.
and
like
you know.
So something
it's been
we
a lot
were
of fun.
going to actually do in 2020, before we knew COVID, unfortunately. The plan was to actually do I know there's a YouTube video, or a YouTube collection by one of our people that actually did sounds of the BYOC, and that's something that I had been planning for a while, and I think my goal is eventually, when we're all able to safely come back, is to kind of do a audio recording of the entire BYOC throughout the event. So then you too could listen to the BYOC at home on your non-QuakeCon days.
And I would even say if you have to enjoy QuakeCon from home again next year, so you just can't make it, if it is in person, obviously, if you can't make it, we probably need to a countdown to when to start the live recording of it, and that way everybody's in sync, kind of like syncing up a certain album with certain movies. So that would be a fun countdown. Or we could just live stream it too. Just feel like that camaraderie would be pretty.
I'm adding
That's something that
I'm adding a little chat command here.
Done successfully in the past, but I think events like this, where we're just completely virtual, it's only going to push it even more.
Yet he's got the quad. Let's see what he tears up with here.
like his third time at getting it. I don't know if anybody else wants to get up there.
Fantastic.
I love how it jumps to whoever has it. What a great command.
Thank you so much, Andy.
Andy, you're the
Yes,
best.
Andy, thank you for saving us.
Again, yes, shout out to Andy with Sudden Death TV. That's Twitch.tv/Sudden Death. We're doing the quick roll.
That's a little bit better.
It was a fantastic match that had happened over 2 previous weekends, and then the culmination of the finals today, where Bogo Joker from the United States just won the quick roll anniversary versus our good friend Reload from Australia. A great match tonight. Him and Jahar did a fantastic job casting, and now we're back here to Quick World Mega Match.
Okay.
Can we get
I'm adding a few
25% of the
chat commands.
over, please.
It takes a few seconds to
No worries. Ooh, it's a little closer. Oh, I think Yeti has the Mega again in the background here, and you can see his kills just racking up.
Yeti with the quad just tearing it up.
I like the use of the shotgun.
King Dime has it. Oh, and now Desico. Man, this is just a murder area.
And the double barrel shotgun with the quad, like how ingenuitive to do that versus, you know, getting out the rockets.
Oh, it's just so hard to keep up. There's a lot going on.
This is fantastic.
We're gonna follow. We're basically switching through until we get our next power up, but it's been a solid. Looks like the majority of our players have been using the rocket launcher. Looks like. And I'm just loving the names Pomulator.
I don't think many people are getting inside the building very much.
Yeah, it's hard.
There's a huge choke point right there, and especially with this amount of people, it's just utter chaos trying to get in or out.
Adventure manages to grab that and gets tagged immediately by Desico. Then Spinal Flow with
goodness.
the melee. They're all owing everything.
The melee quad.
Zipping. It's just brutal nonstop. It's hard to keep up because they just keep dying. Androck gonna find that to double to you. And back to Yeti.
They picked it up again.
So, don't forget, if you have been participating, don't forget to log into both ESO, if you're an ESO player, and pick up your in-game QuakeCon loot, as well as Quick Champions.
All right,
If you
I'm
log
liking
in,
these
you can get
commands.
Skins. There were some special ones for us made this year, so make sure you log in and grab them. I don't know if you actually have to play in order to get them in Quick Champions, I believe, but don't hold me to that. No audio. I can fix that. Hang on.
Don't forget Doom Eternal as well. The new skins that you get for the Slayer are absolutely fantastic this year. So if you have Doom Eternal on any of the platforms, whether it be PC or console, make sure to log in and get your QuakeCon. Not only do you get the QuakeCon skin for the Slayer, but you also get what is it? You get some logos and banners also. Pretty cool.
Where's the chat commands to list
Hang on a second. I know how to fix that.
chat commands?
Yep, that's okay. Well, no one mentioned it until late, so really, it's our viewers' fault. Hashtag love you, Mina.
There's just too much speak of bacon. I mean, the oral sense was in use, like. The oral sense was in use, like. The oral sense was in use. Test. Hello. All right. Hey, there we go.
Yep, I made a special chat command for you, Mixie.
It was looping.
Just put exclamation point Mixie, and
So if you're just joining us,
you'll get that.
the first
Now, where's the one that says? I know there's one that you could show you the list of F commands.
Get the one with the HD pack. It'll take you a while to download, and honestly, the game just looks really good anyways as it comes down. Once you load it up, you can just connect right into the QuakeCon.community server. And
I don't know. Maybe I thought there was one.
This is just to have utter chaos and just total hysterical Quake World gameplay.
And really, give your graphics card like a little break. Like, you know, they like to have fun too. This is a nice, easy game for them to play with. You know, it's over 20 years old now, and it just enjoys watching you smile. So here we go with the quad. The quad made it inside.
I don't know. I thought there was.
Just waiting for someone to have to choose the right.
Oh,
cover.
maybe it's
So
this.
Indiana Jones.
We got game sounds.
Got game sounds. Hey yo.
No, I don't know. I thought there was. Oh, there isn't.
Following Adventure 03, now we're with Hexen. Hexen's got the quad. He's coming down inside, taking. It's like two.
Oh, the rocket
It's the girl. The bot commands for this channel are available at.
This is crazy.
Speaking of, hopefully everybody got their balls for the event.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
It did work.
Great deals.
So, I have balls and
Oh, check it out.
I cannot drink that anymore.
If I click on this.
I've been cut off by health reasons, unfortunately. So you guys enjoy one in my stead.
I will pour one out for you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, but it doesn't show any commands. If you click on that.
Special, the red, white, and blue. I got some original, some cherry, and some sugar.
Oh, because that's Nightbot.
For the friends where the sugar's caught up to them. So.
Let's go ahead and get another poll up. What's your favorite flavored balls? Can we get a poll up? And then we'll go round robin again. What's your favorite flavor, 2 days?
I gotta go cherry because I can mix it with my favorite adult beverage, and that's why.
Did it really work?
Alright. LG, how about you?
Hands down, it's got to be the ginger ale, followed by the original flavor as a close second.
Okay.
Rip ginger ale cans. If you're not
Yeah, I'm
aware,
using
I
Stream Elements.
attempted to get the ginger ale cans with the QuakeCon deal going on that Balls so thoughtfully put together like they always do. And apparently they've discontinued the ginger ale cans.
They no longer put it in the cans, which is kind of sad.
It's terrible. Terrible.
But, you know...
Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah.
It's the tried and true.
Absolutely.
It tastes like cream soda. It tastes amazing.
There's the YouTube.
Very much so.
Very closely by orange. Because it has a creamsicle taste.
Bold move.
That's a hot take there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so last year when I
Oh, but it doesn't have the special ones I just put in.
In addition to getting some ginger ale, and so I was able to try the orange and the cherry, and I'll be honest, the one that impressed me the most, that I was surprised, was the root beer. The root beer was fantastic, and especially I went super crazy and put a couple scoops of ice cream into it to try a root beer float. Oh,
I like where you're
A mod.
yeah, it was incredible.
You know, I remember this.
Oh no, there it is right there, Mixie. Yeah, there it is. It's there. Oh, excellent.
The root beer was originally called. Do you remember its original?
Yeah, yeah. So it's the Stream Elements one. Yeah, baby.
There was a trademark.
I do know the name of it.
It worked. It works. The Stream Elements one works.
I do, but I don't know if we should say it on chat.
It's too late.
Oh.
It's there now. But...
Either way, that it changed. It's
Thank you, Mixie girl.
fun little tidbit
I appreciate your help.
Very quickly after I pushed it out.
Yeah, balls have a special place in gamers' hearts. I remember that was one of the that was one of the first energy drinks I ever was exposed to. In high school, I had an opportunity to buy into a computer store with some friends, and the joke was nobody would ever pay for their balls. We would order cases on the store, and then nobody would ever pay for them. So that was my first experience with balls, and the glass containers, glass bottles, fantastic.
I used to, and I still love they haven't changed the glass bottles that much.
Thank you, Pixie Girl.
And it will actually turn the bottle into a little
Thank
lady
you.
with snow
Thank
using
you.
it. That's great.
Yes, yes.
I just get silly. I like just being silly.
You know, with no glass in the BOC, it's super important to have those cans available. So, you know, in the spirit of, I enjoy that the ball sends out the cans for the code. Makes you feel like you're there.
Man, I really hope that we get to actually go physically to do this next year. Please, please, please. Please get your vaccinations. Please get your shots. We could get rid of this stupid thing and we could go out again safely. Please, people. Please, I implore you. Get your shots. Get your vaccination. I've had mine. Where's my thing? Here's my card. Boom. Got mine. Let's do this so that we can go and do this at the very least. So I could go to QuakeCon next year. Get your shots so that I could go to QuakeCon next year, okay? I really want to be there. I really want to go. It's so much fun.
But stay hydrated with water.
Absolutely. Make sure to
It's
eat
hot out there.
at some point this weekend.
Don't forget to eat. Sleeping is not mandatory, but it's highly recommended.
Yes, highly encouraged here at QuakeCon for you to at least get 1 hour of sleep.
Yeah, you go for the quad again.
I'm good with 5 hours sleep.
Also, it's interesting if you
For
look at the
QuakeCon.
pings again, next time we get a
And then
squad
I'm
date,
good to go for the day.
chat saying that Yeti's got the highest ping in the group. I don't know if that's
If I can get to bed by 3 and be up by 8,
might be onto something.
I'm good to go.
It is high.
If I go to bed at 3 a.m. and get up at 8 a.m., take a shower, I'm good to go.
So,
Maybe
to
9,
QuakeCon
6 hours.
tradition, this server is located at the QuakeCon server farm in Dallas, Texas.
Woo!
Dallas, Texas.
So I'm willing to bet some of our friends over here are across the pond.
Hey, I would have to agree with that. Or they have internet service providers that are like mine. So it looks like we get the quad again with who's that?
No, we just
Dirks?
informed Dirks is
yeah.
Australian. He's in the world down under. So
Very nice.
I don't understand how he can do so well playing upside down. I don't get it. But, okay.
I mean, it's still WASD, or does he?
Okay,
use,
we're creeping up
SQWE?
on... We are creeping up on...
But I mean, I guess, you know, he's
The
living in Australia, so he has to be able to survive.
Fallout...
Does his palm hurt from all the clicking? Like, I don't know.
What are we looking at?
Everything's upside down, right?
Yeah, Fallout Endgame Guide at 10 o'clock. It's in about 8 minutes if they're keeping on schedule. We'll do that, and then maybe I'll call it a night.
2 minutes left in here. After this match, we will be taking a break to hydrate and to refuel. Let everybody's fingers, you know, get the feelings back in their fingertips here, and then we'll go for a little bit longer. So happy that you're here. Hopefully we'll see you around afterwards.
Yeah, happy QuakeCon, everybody, again.
Woo!
Quake celebrating its 25th
25 years, 25th anniversary.
Mega Match.
Unbelievable.
By tomorrow, the Quake 2 Mega Match, and Saturday, the Quake Live Mega Match. So we're trying to do as much as we can within the few days that we have here for QuakeCon. So again, if you want to participate in the Mega Match tonight, head over to nquake.com. Go ahead and download the client. We recommend that you don't get the high-res one, since that might take a little while for you to download, and the game looks good anyways, as is. Literally just install it and connect to qw.quakecon.community, and you're set to go.
Yeti is taunting people in game.
Oh my goodness.
It's
So
crazy.
fun fact and shout out to Drax QLTV. Little information on Yeti. Best Australian 4v4 player, third best dueler, and a master on timing items, and his FFA play is incredibly good. So as we can see, seemingly the only person that can jump up and get the quad, and is good enough to use it and know how to use it. So definitely makes the most out of it.
Alright. And we're gonna have Yeti in the end.
There we go.
Alright, folks, we're gonna take a quick break. Make sure to stand up, go to the bathroom, drink some water, do your stuff. We'll be right back for some more crazy mega match action.
Thanks, everybody.
Oh, excuse me, chat.
Awesome.
I have to pee so bad, I'll be right back.
QuakeCon, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Thank you.
Alright, this might just be perfect. If Bethesda Global comes back at 10 o'clock for Fallout, we'll see if they actually do. 5 minutes till that starts up. Switch over to that. Get away from this craziness. It's crazy, man. Oh. Duh. The other hand hurts. Yep, I get it. Okay. I'm gonna stretch a little bit real quick. The volume down just a little bit. My goodness. So far, I don't see it up. It's 10 o'clock. They might be late.
And we're gonna cut that one short because everyone heard I had to go to the bathroom. That's okay. Welcome back.
Feeling better, looking a little lighter. Hello, hello.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little better now.
Oh man. So we're joining a match in progress. This is Quake World. You still have another hour to play with us. Head on over to nquake.com. Download that bad boy. Real easy to join.
Oh, there it is. They're up.
Really
Okay, we're switching over.
Screen.
This Friday, Reminiscence is in theaters and on HBO Max.
Don't go down this path.
I have to find her. You think you want answers? You don't. Hugh Jackman, Reminiscence in theaters and on HBO Max Friday. Rated PG-13.
Starting soon. All right. So they're basically on time. Holy smokes. Excuse me. Trying to put some nasty stuff on. We don't need to.
What is going on, everyone? My name is Johnny Roses, Senior Community Manager at Bethesda ANZ. Welcome to technically still QuakeCon Day 1. It's Day 1 for another hour. I know, time zones are a thing. What's going on, everyone in chat? I see you all chatting already. I was chatting to you all on the Bethesda account before, so welcome to the stream. It is nice to see you all. What time is it where you guys are around the world? I'm keen to know, because I know there's still a few of you in the US. One of you said that you were at QuakeCon in 1996. I was 4 years old in 1996. That is crazy. All right, 8 a.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m. Very, very nice. Well, it is lovely to have all of you. We are here in sunny? It is sunny Sydney, Australia, and we're going to be playing some Fallout 76 today. Before we get into it, there's a few things that I want to cover. The chat is just spamming me with hours. I love it. New Hampshire, USA. Let me know where you all are watching from right now. I'm keen to see. Canada as well. Got the whole world. Very multicultural. I love it. So before we get into it, of course, I want to highlight that we currently have hit the $1,000 mark for our donation donations. We are running a few different campaigns for donations at QuakeCon 2021. So specifically the charities that we have are UNICEF, Dallas Pets Alive, NAACP, Four Paws, Asian Americans Advancing Justice, and the Trevor Project. So overall, the donations are at $1,000.43. So if you feel like donating, the MooBot is just going to post the link to the Tiltify, so you can donate through there. Also as well, we have a little bit of a surprise for all of you that we didn't announce beforehand because I wanted to keep it a secret. Let me get it. So here in lovely Australia, hold on, let me. Oh god, it's so big. Okay. Okay, so we made these little QuakeCon at home mailers and little packs that we've already sent out to a few people, specifically here in Australia and also New Zealand. But we have a few of these to give away during today's stream, and there's going to be no strict requirements for this. The people that are just, in the chat, participating, being positive, we're just going to reach out to, it's going to be 10 of you today throughout today's 2 streams randomly, and just give you this as a kind of a surprise and delight. So it has got the QuakeCon branding, and it's a little house, and what do you get inside of it? Let me show you. First of all, you get a keep cup with the QuakeCon logo. It's very, very cool. You also get, let me open up this thing, a giant QuakeCon hoodie. I haven't opened it yet.
Oh wow!
Because it's too hot in this damn office. But you'll get a giant QuakeCon hoodie, and also QuakeCon socks. So again, no strict requirements. We're not requiring you to put a particular hashtag or anything like that. It's purely we're just going to reach out to people that we see participating in the chat and having a good time. So let me place that down before I hurt myself. So today we've got 2 streams on the agenda. The first stream that we'll be doing, I'm going to be playing Fallout 76 on my own, showing you a bunch of the end game content in the game, guiding you through that, providing you tips and tricks throughout. And then in about an hour and a half, we're going to be playing with UFC middleweight Rob Whittaker. We're going to be playing Fallout 76 with him, leveling up his character and working on his build. So I think that covers the intro. Are you all ready to watch and see some Fallout 76? Yes, Meat Week is on right now. I've just missed the last Meat Week, so we're going to have to wait until 2 o'clock for the next Meat Week. But let's hop in. Everyone's hyped in the chat. Apparently you all like the QuakeCon pack. Well, good luck to all of you participating in the chat. But I hope one of you can get them. You got 2 pepper shaker plans already. That's crazy. Well, let's see if I can get a pepper shaker plan. I've already got one, but we're gonna try. So let's jump into the gameplay right now, and we'll start playing some Fallout 76. So let me know if this looks good. I haven't streamed on the Bethesda channel in a very long time, so I'm technically new to this at the moment. So we are at my camp at the moment, and I thought that to show off some of the endgame content in 76, I had a few things planned. The first thing that I wanted to do was a daily op. I think this is something.
Be right back, chat.
Players, usually when they log in, they will complete a daily op to get a rare reward potentially, and also as well, the challenges I will show you usually has as part of the daily challenges to complete a daily op. So if you don't know, this is part of the season and the scoreboard. So when you complete challenges, you get a score and you progress up the scoreboard. I'm on rank 83 at the moment, so I need to complete some challenges today to rank me up a little bit. Alright, so we're going to be doing a daily op. And which daily op is it? Alright, so I was hoping it would be this. This is a decryption daily op. Alright, so the key with decryption is that it's really damn hard. I was about to swear and say another word. It's really damn hard. And it's not something that you can typically do solo. But I want to do solo just to show you how it actually works. You would typically try and do this in a team, even if it is just to make it easier on yourself. So what I like to do is, first of all, what did you ask? How to enter the box giveaway? So there's no strict requirements to enter the pack giveaway. All you need to do is just be in the chat, be participating, and we're going to reach out to you. Lovely Kim, the other community manager here at Bethesda ANZ, she was going to be reaching out to people to be winning some of those packs. So what's going on, Amatez? Nice to see you. Nice to see everyone in the chat. I'm going to try and keep up with chat, okay? But this daily op is hard, so if I ignore you for a couple of minutes, I apologize, okay? So the daily op, let's do this and let's give you some tips on it. Decryption daily op. The key with this one is that we're just gonna fast travel there now. The enemies have armor-piercing rounds, effectively. That's the mutation. So what you really want to do is not have a low health build. That's usually the meta in Flight 76. A lot of people have a low health build to have increased damage and other benefits. But when you have that in a daily op, they can literally one-shot you when it's decryption. So that's not what you want to do. And because we're doing it solo, I can't be revived by teammates either, unless someone decides to join me, but we'll see what happens. So instead what I like to do is take a couple of right away and heal, and just be about just below 50% health. Usually that's the way that I like to do it. So if I am getting hit by one of these crazy hard enemies, I'm not dying instantly. And you're going to see that they're going to get close and probably will kill me throughout this, but we're probably going to be okay for the most part. Also as well, I have a vampire's weapon. This is a vampire's explosive 50 cal. What these guns do is heal you like crazy, especially when it's an automatic gun or a shotgun that, you know, heals per pellet. These guns are really, really good in these daily ops because they're constantly healing you. It means I don't need to go through the animation of using a stim pack. So yeah, the rat sickness is intentional, okay? But we're gonna avoid at least half of it for this daily op. So we're gonna be using this 50 cal and probably swapping, sometimes maybe to the Gauss minigun, but predominantly I'm gonna be using the 50 cal. And the key with decryption is keep moving, okay? You don't want to be screwing around. You don't want to be doing any stuff like that. Oh, Kane is actually joining me. Okay, Kane, you want to help me in the daily op? I appreciate it. And what I'm going to do actually is take away that, and I'm going to take a bobblehead. This is a big guns bobblehead to improve my heavy gun damage a little bit as well. So are we all ready? Are we all ready? I got a teammate here at least, so we're probably going to get through this. Hello, Kane. Nice to see you. Kane Valdia is going to be helping me out, which is very, very nice. Oh, actually, we got a full team. Look at this. Everyone's joining the fun. All right, 2 of us, almost a full team. Well, exactly, El George, exactly. Alrighty, everyone. Well, I'm risking lung disease. That is really great. Maybe I should put on. Yeah, I want to put on this helmet so I don't get any lung disease. Alrighty, are we all ready to go? Are we all ready to go? Yeah, you ready? You ready, Kane? You ready? Let's do this. So the key, as I said before, if I didn't, is just constantly keep moving in these daily ops. The first target here, or the first thing that you need to do, is just track and kill as many enemies as you can. 8 of them at this first juncture. And as you can see, the moment they hit me, I'm getting wrecked. So you want to make sure that you are using a vampire's weapon, or if you don't have one, healing as much as you can so you aren't constantly dying. There is 5 enemies. Jetpack wouldn't have been good for this. Another enemy over here. Alright, so that is 7 we have, and the next one should be somewhere around here. Let's see if we can find one. If they don't find one before I do. Oh, it's a dead end. Nice one, idiot. Sneaking is a blast, absolutely. I'm gonna try and look at the chat as much as I can, but it's gonna be hard when doing this daily op. So we've got one of the harder enemies to kill here.
Here we go.
I'm gonna have to go over this way. Oh god. Leave me alone. They're usually up here. There we go. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so that's 1 down. Now we got the code, so I'm gonna run through here. So once you kill the 8 enemies and then you kill see 1 person is down, and then you kill the next set and get the code, you need to decrypt one of the radio interceptors. So I'm gonna do that here. Kane is down at the moment. Actually, they're both down. This is exactly why I use a vampire's weapon. So I'm gonna try and get to them, but I need to keep killing enemies at the same time, because if I die and we're not killing enemies, then that is a problem. They've already revived anyway, so I don't need to go get them. Alright, more enemies over here. So as you can see, I have yet to die, but that robot almost just killed me there from 1 shot. Especially the Mr. Gutsies with the bullets that they have. There should be someone here. Look at that. Oh crap, reload. Kane, keep dying, buddy. Kane, I need your help, buddy. Oh god. next code carrier is over here. Oh, right there. Look at that, making this very easy on me. Oh, it's only a little robot too. That's great. That's great. Let's get to the radio. Out of my way. Out of my way. I don't want to kill you yet. One of the other strategies that I like to adopt.
Oh.
Is that in between getting to a radio interceptor, try not to kill too many enemies because you want to save them for when they actually count towards your next goal. So that's why I'm not killing anyone now. I'm going to use the radio interceptor now. I'll disable it. And then we kill it, and then it counts towards the next goal. So now we've got our last set of enemies to kill. Let's do it. By the way, is the stream looking okay? I didn't ask that before. Is the audio okay? Gameplay okay? Just let me know. I'll fix it if I need to. As I'm trying to look at chat and not die. Looks good. Sounds good. Look at that. All right. Oh, see, I wasn't concentrating. All right. Chat, I'm not gonna blame you. Okay. I did say that if I looked at chat, I was gonna die, but it happened. Alrighty. So we got four more enemies to kill. Well, I'll blame you, chat. If you want me to, I'm happy to blame you. Don't get me wrong, okay? I'm selfish like that. Alright, well, that person left the team, so that one never. Alright, so this is the harder enemy to kill. I'm going to keep my. You know what? Let's get out the Gauss minigun. Screw it. Have a bit of fun, because we're gonna do this in the Elder Ring. The goal is to complete it in 8 minutes or less, but now that we got this really hard assault run. Alright, oh crap. See, no, I'm gonna die straight away. That's why you don't use anything else. Crap. Let's go, just kill it as fast as we can. Go on. How do you like that? And the last radio is literally just here. So we're gonna complete this in the Elder rank actually. Look at that. Look at that. 4.5 minutes. That's a pretty quick time. That's pretty good. Thanks to my lovely teammates, Lapis Ocean and Kane. Appreciate it. GG's in the chat. GG's in the chat. We did it. We did a good job. Also as well, I should have been looting throughout this, but looting just kind of takes up time. So usually at the end of the daily op, you loot what you need to, you get the ammo back that you used, and then you exit. So let's see if I got a red plan. So as you can see, I completed it in 8 minutes or less.
Hey, Mixer Girl, have a good night. Thank you for being here. I really, really appreciate it. It really, really made my night. Thank you. Thank you. You guys have a good night. I'll be on all day tomorrow. If you want to stop by again, I'll just be here doing this. So, yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing from here through Saturday. So, take care. Thanks again.
What would you like me to do next? I was thinking next, in terms of the end game content, is completing Encrypted. So Encrypted is another kind of super hard event that you take on the imposter sheep squatch, and this enemy wrecks you as well. It's a pretty kind of technical event that you need a lot of teammates to help you out with, especially when it's dark and you can't really see the thing because it's camouflaged half the time. Kill a sheep squatch. When is midweek over? Midweek is over on the 19th US time, I believe. Alright, well let's prepare. By the way, I'm gonna get back down to bloody, so let's eat some toxic goo. Get back down. Alright. Happy you're doing. Thank you, Jacob.
Dude,
Appreciate it, mate.
didn't practice my Japanese.
If you want me to do a nuke run and we take on the Scorched Beast Queen, totally happy to do that. Absolutely. Let's do Encrypted because it's not gonna take too long. So the goal with Encrypted, because you're versing a bunch of robots, what you really want to do first up is try and get an almost full suit of Troubleshooter's armor or power armor. Troubleshooter's armor, what it does is reduce the damage that you're getting from robots, and this is really key for the imposter sheep squatch because it has this laser beam of death attack, which is what I like to call it, that can wreck you unless you have some sort of protection. And it does not matter how high your damage resistance or your energy resistance is, mostly energy resistance because it's a laser beam attack, but But it doesn't matter how high that is. You really need troubleshooter's armor, otherwise you are going to die, especially if you are a low health build. So what I like to do, as you can see, I have 4 pieces of troubleshooter's armor. 4 or 5 is fine. And I like to just to get it when I do what's it called? Encrypted. So what we're going to do now is head to a station, because this is how you actually begin the event. Encrypted is absolutely insane. Encrypted is a lot of fun. The reason why I like Encrypted is because everyone in the server pretty much has to help. It's a very technical event in the sense that you need people that are full health to be conduits, to be making sure that the imposter shape squatch isn't camouflaged, and then you need the people that are dealing a lot of damage to kill it as fast as possible. So there's a lot of teamwork that does need to go on with Encrypted, but the way that you begin this event, there is a pre-quest that you need to do, but I'm not going to go into that now. Once you've completed that quest, and I'm assuming most endgame players have, what you want to do, where is it, is purchase a recall keycard circuit board from a vendor. And then what I'm going to do, I make some money back. Yeah.
I'm learning Japanese on Duolingo, and I've kept up a good streak of days, and I don't want to mess it. I don't want to mess it up. It'll give you some leeway, but it just warned me and said, "Hey, you hadn't practiced today yet." And I was like, "Oh wow, I haven't." And today's almost the end of the day, and I may have lost my day, so I had to just do a quick lesson, real quick, just to keep up my total consecutive day streak. I'm at 820 days practicing Japanese. Duolingo, baby.
Quality, what's going on, mate? There's a few people joining my team. This always happens.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Yeah, we'll watch this a little bit, then I'll hit sack. This looks cool.
What I want to do is craft the required thing for this event. So you go to quest items, and you can see Assault on Recall key.
And I'm so happy that these people dropped by today. I'm really happy you guys are here, especially Mixie Girl.
So now that I have that,
That's so nice to drop by. Thank you.
Quality, I do not mind at all. You can, if you help with Encrypted, you are more than happy or more than welcome to be joining with me. So what we want to do is head to the pylon ambush site. Quality is already there. Just there, and then this is where we can spawn up Encrypted. How did I reach that level? Look, if you want me to, because this is an endgame guide, I can show you the steps that I take to get as much experience as possible. If you want me to do that next after this, let me know in the chat, and I will tell you the secrets of leveling up in this game very, very fast. I can do that, no problem whatsoever. So we're gonna clear out these ghouls first. I'm on PC, but I'm using a controller because I like it. Secrets. You want me to show you the secrets? I'll show you the secrets. I'll show you all the secrets. Would you like to know how many hours I've put into my game? Yeah, 800 hours, 799 hours. Goddamn. Alright. So what I want to do is first swap to my troubleshooter's armor, make sure that I still have a good carry capacity, which I do. And then we're going to go to this terminal here and use the recall code or the card to activate this event. We go unlock recall system, use keycard, and as you can see, Encrypted has begun. So a public event is denoted by this yellow exclamation mark symbol on the map. We're already here, so it doesn't show it. And then you're going to see a bunch of people around the server join. They usually spawn at around there. I'm going to continue to use this gun because it's a vampire's weapon and I don't want to die. Yeah, 800 hours. Like to be fair, it is part of my job. Like, I play for work in terms of making videos and streaming obviously now and stuff like that. So, but yeah, of course I do play a lot in my spare time. And can you start writing sports please? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. I am not part of the BGS dev team, so any questions that you might have about whether you can do this or that in the future, there's something that I can't really answer, unfortunately. We almost got 2,000 hours. 2,000 hours? That's crazy. That's crazy. So we are just waiting for people to spawn. How many people are on the server actually? I probably should have checked that. There's a fair few people. There's a fair few. We'll wait a couple more minutes, but we can probably do this on our own. There we go, Saburo. Nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you. We might actually have to be the conduit in this one. Unless quality you want to be in. Do I play S? I spend most of my part of the job is mostly Fallout 76 as a community manager, so that's what I usually play. So unfortunately, I don't have enough time to also play SO. Thank you, Horty Chicken. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Alrighty. So I think enough people. Maybe not enough people. We're probably gonna die, but that's okay. I'm totally okay with that. We're gonna just start this event now.
Gonna start at meow.
We're already in a full team, mate. I'm sorry. This guy has some power armor on. Oh, yeah, string of heart. Love it. Oh, you already started the event. Okay, well, it looks like we're starting. It looks like we're starting the event. Like your hat, man. Oh, I totally forgot to mention. Holy crap! This beanie comes with the back as well.
Oh wow.
I just had it on my head. I just forgot about it. So, for those of you that are winning this QuakeCon at home merch pack today, you also get this beanie. I forgot about it because it's on my damn head. Awesome beanie. Thank you. It is the QuakeCon. I'll show you it with the full camera. So.
Get back a little bit and
As you
chill.
can see, some robots like to spawn here. I have a perk card called Adrenaline that essentially, there's so many here, that anytime that I kill an enemy, I get a boost to my damage effectively, up to 5 enemies or 6 enemies, I believe. So you usually try and kill as many enemies. There's the imposter shape squash, by the way, which is camouflage. We can't attack it right now.
Gene Roddenberry, the creator of Star Trek, would have been, he passed away, he would have been 100 years old today.
And then you're getting more
Well,
damage on it.
the 19th.
Oh, it is so comfy and warm. Expendable. So comfy and warm. Activate the pylons. Okay,
Happy birthday.
So I'm gonna try and be the damage dude.
A big Trekkies.
But let's see if anyone does activate it. If not, Tio Leo, yes.
Big guy got it, man.
Legend. I'll keep an eye on this thing. I'll keep an eye on it. Here we go. Here we go. I heal. Crap. See, if I did not have troubleshooter's armor on right now, here we go. I would be dying. Go, 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 go. Come on! Alright, he's camouflaged again. He's almost dead. He's almost dead. We got him. Come on! Ain't gonna do anything to me. Alright, so he's back to full health because he's a legendary, so we can regenerate. Quality is a conduit. I'm keeping an eye on him. I'm distracting him. Not taking a lot of damage thanks to my troubleshooter's armor. Come on, mate. Come on, I'll kill another enemy. Get some adrenaline up.
A lot going on in this game.
Where did he go? Where did he go? Oh, it's over there. We need one more person to be a conduit. There we go. Alright, let's go, buddy. Let's go. It's almost dead, it's almost dead, it's almost dead. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Yes!
Nice.
And that is how you do encrypted. Nice work, fam. Look at that. Completed an event, so I'm getting some score for my scoreboard. Smashed it. I got a fedora, one of the rewards that you can get for this event. The main reward that you get from this event is the plan for the fixer, which is a really, really good, especially stealth gun in the game. It's a rifle. It's a rifle, but it uses commando perk cards. You know. Nice execution. Thank you. Thank you. Right, let's kill the rest of these enemies. See, I'm about to level up soon too, which is nice. Right, chat. So we got the next thing that we can do now. I can say what I said before and show you how to get a lot of experience in this game, or we can do a nuke. It's totally up to you, but I can show you my usual kind of route for getting experience in this game. It is. Hey, Decina, nice to see you. Yeah, it's been a while. Nuke. We will do a nuke. Playing Fallout 4, loving it so far. Nice work, mate. Nice work. XP, nuke. Look, it's like 50-50 at the moment. Show us your head. Okay, I think more people are wanting a nuke. Alright. We'll do a nuke, we'll do some Scorch Beast Queen runs. How's that sound? Show us the XP setup. Okay, after the nuke, I will show you what I do to get XP in the game. We should have time. Alright, let's go back to the camp. Let's prepare for the nuke. Does double XP stack with it? Yeah, it does. It does. So lunchbox is obviously key, especially during a double XP weekend. Is double XP on now? I know it was this weekend, but I didn't know technically if it was today or tomorrow starting. I think it is now. I'm gonna do free range. Where's free range isn't on right now? Path of Enlightenment is. You know what? That's so funny. So Path of Enlightenment, talking about XP, this is the event that you do to get another 5% XP for an hour. It's just very coincidental that it's on right now. So yeah, if you want to get a little bit more XP in the game, do that event when it pops on the map. We're not gonna do it, but usually I would. Praise Mothman, absolutely. All right, so let's go back to my stash. I'll put away my troubleshooter's armor because I don't really need it anymore. Alrighty, what I want to do as well is, do I have my factory? I do. I need to craft some ammo. What I'll do is swap to my crafting build, and we'll craft some 2mm EC ultrasight. Praise Mothman. Ultrasight ammo, 2mm. How much should I make? I need to get more steel. Look at that. Look at that. How much ammo do we have now? Oh yeah. Oh, now we're talking. 1007. Yeah.
Today feels like Friday. I keep thinking tomorrow's Saturday because I'm off. But tomorrow.
You can spend your life dedicated to praising Mothman. Absolutely. There's crafting, absolutely. You pretty much have to craft most things in the game. Alrighty, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a nuke, okay? The first thing that you want to do, alright, before you do a nuke, is that you need to get the nuke code, okay? And I'm not gonna do that now because I already know what the nuke code is, but there's a process behind it. I'll show you where you need to go first, but let me get the one thing that I do need. First of all, I'm just gonna show you the kind of 3 steps to doing a nuke. This is probably something that most of you do know, but I wanted to cover it. There is a survey quiz at the end. The research team has asked me to ask you to please complete that survey. It will assist them greatly in whatever they're doing. Hey, so we got, holy crap, we just got some big donations. So first of all, Wabberjack has donated $10 to the Asian Americans Advancing Justice charity that we're supporting as part of QuakeCon 2021. The message was QuakeCon 2021 hype. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. And then 5 Note Creations, who lovely man. He's one of our well-trusted ANZ creators here, cosplayer, all-around good guy, has donated $200 to 4 Paws for QuakeCon at home. So we are currently at $1,253 in donations in total for 5 of our charities, 6 of our charities. So thank you, 5 Note, and thank you, Wabberjack. Really appreciate it. Alrighty, so let me show you the pre-steps that go behind doing a nuke. First of all, to be able to access this area, you need to complete the entirety of the enclave quest time. That's kind of part of the main quest of the game. Like, you'll do it eventually. It's fairly straightforward. But the idea is when you complete that, you can start running nukes, and that is the end game content in the game. And then once you have access to this area, you can start to get the nuke codes, and you can start to get nuke cards. You're going to have a nuke code for the nuke kind of plant that you want to be nuking, or that you want to be activating the nuke for, and then you need a nuke key card to be activating the nuke. Hold up, my chat has stopped scrolling for some reason. Thank you, 5 Note, appreciate it. Nuke silo. I wonder what the quickest time is to do a nuke silo. It's a good question. I mean, it's undoubtedly quicker if you have a team, because you're pretty much ensuring that none of your like the robots that help you, that none of them are dying.
I am Matt Foley, and I am a motivational speaker.
You're killing the enemies faster, but yeah. So this surveillance.
Let me give you a little bit of a scenario of what my life is all about. I'm 35 years old, I'm twice divorced, and I live in a van down by the river.
So, just telling you that's how you do it. But what we're gonna do, I was
Don't know that. Where that comes from, you're entirely too young to be online.
Chris Burrell, ladies and gentlemen.
Darth Foley, there you go.
I had the honor of meeting him some years ago at an event down here in Dallas. Cool guy. I haven't followed him in a while, and he's an okay guy.
Yeah. Howdy, Duck Gamer. Nice to see you. Have you been here at Nuclear Winter? No, I'm not at level 100 for Nuclear Winter. Quality, what's going on? Alrighty, so we're gonna do this nuke. There are some ghouls around here, obviously. This is my bloodied explosive Gatling gun. This is my main gun in the game. It is very ammo efficient, very powerful, which is why I like to use it. You get those headshots and they're pretty much one-shotted, which is what I love. Alrighty. Oh, you get your flamer. You get your flamer quality. Love it. Ah, get away. No, the nuke doesn't wipe at the surface. So what the nuke does is there's essentially a red circle in a particular area that you've nuked that essentially becomes a nuke zone. And you can still go in it. There's obviously high levels of radiation. You can go into it to get particular loot that you can't otherwise get in the game. And obviously do events like the Scorched Earth, depending upon where you nuke. There are 2 events that you can actually do when you do a nuke. But yeah, the server isn't wiped out or anything like that. So what you want to do is just kill these enemies first, otherwise they're going to cause you pain. There are turrets here as well. Usually there's a robot here. Alright, so what you want to do, by the way, because I saw one here, you want to keep an eye out for these old biometric ID cards. You need one of these, okay? Once you have one of these, you also want to use this biometric scanner to get your kind of DNA, I guess. We are going to kill the Scorched Beast Queen. Absolutely we are. So we've just got the ID card. We've got my biometric details. Now what we're going to do should be some enemies here. Kill those first. And then we go here. We have to wipe the ID card that we picked up and then essentially imprint our details into the wiped card. So fabricate biometric ID. I don't know why I stuffed that word up. Fabricate is not a difficult word to say. Then kill this dude. Alright. And then use the ID registration system. And then we're through. So that's how you get into the nuke zone. Or to the nuke zone, the nuke silo. And then you essentially are going around and completing some tasks to be able to launch a nuke. Hard enemies along the way, assaultrons. This is a great place to be looting steel and lead, so if you do need some, make sure you get it. We got a lot of mods on at the moment, doing a great job. Just finished the survey. Nice work. Thank you for finishing the survey. I'm going to tell the research team that I got one person to complete the survey, so my job is done. So what you want to do here is head for the control room, but you have to find a way to enter the control room. So essentially what you need to do, there's a couple of ways of doing this actually, and you got to be careful because there's high levels of radiation here. I could just unlock the doors, okay, but I want to show you the way that, you know, you would normally do it. Let's use a Radix because this is actually wrecking me right now. Whoa, what is killing me so fast, please, Ultron? Yeah. Dude, that's a tough Ultron. Oh my god, there's more of them. There's so many more of them. It's probably best to actually clear these enemies out first before you try and do the task here. So I'm gonna do that because there's a timer for the next task. Oh, hey, almost died there. I like to live dangerously.
Oh, good lord.
I'm just gonna constantly use my roadways because there's tons of bloody turrets here and radiation and all that kind of survive hype. Absolutely. So like this is no walk in the park. Like especially when you're on your own. there's so many of these turrets and there's so many of these robots here. You want to clear these out, okay? Almost leveled up too.
Didn't he have a friend with him? That guy die?
We leveled up. So what you want to do now is head to this terminal, which is what... Oh, I thought Quality was doing it. Go to this terminal. Shut down reactors. Oh my god. I died at the terminal.
Oh!
Shit. Be careful, everyone. Be careful of the radiation in the nuke silo. Lol.
Oh.
Very funny. It happens. It happens. I did say right away. I forgot, okay? There's like a million things to do when you're
there's his
streaming
buddy.
and looking at chat. Chat, I can blame you again for that death.
Yeah, blame
I
chat,
just
man.
might. This way. High levels of radiation. You know what I'm just gonna do? Just gonna use a bunch right away. Alright, so we're gonna repair the reactor pipes now. Within 2 minutes or so. There's a few around. You can hear them, you can see them as well. Where is the next one? Yeah. So essentially keep repairing them until that meter goes up, and obviously easier when you're in a team. Oh my god, can you leave me alone? Yeah. See. Got it. Will it, Charlie? What's going on? I see you. So now the quest markers have actually popped up showing you. Eventually the quest markers just show you where the prototypes are.
Oh, I see.
This game is Fallout 76. So what we are doing, for those of you that are just joining, by the way, we are doing a nuke. This is essentially one of the key components for the end game in Fallout 76. There we go. So let's restart the reactor. Alright, first of all, let me get my rads back. I have some toxic characters. Yeah, this is one of the key kind of end game aspects in Fallout 76. So you go through a nuke silo, launch a nuke, and you take on the Scorpion's Queen, which is the final boss effectively in this game. Fix that with Flex Seal. Yeah, just chuck some Flex Seal. Ignore these turrets.
I know I'm not being very entertaining. He's doing enough talking. I don't want to talk over him.
Can you just leave me alone? Like I just don't want to get hit right now, and my arm has been broken. Great. See how it goes. Alright, Quali, are we good? Do we just want to kill all these bloody enemies first before we keep going? Because I will. I'll bloody do it. The Moobot is posting the survey every now and again. Alright, fine.
Excuse me.
Else wants to tango? Moto.
Takes two to tango.
Should pay attention. Pay attention? It's hard. Alright, so now we've come up to this red fire wall. It's not fire, it's a laser grid. So we need to destroy the mainframe. Very easy when you have an explosive weapon like I do. And as you do that, these start to open up. So, I'll go away. These bloody turrets.
Right
man,
above you. There you go.
they're gonna be the death. Oh, my god, broke. No! I'll go. Oh, hey! You almost killed me then. Flex. Oh, legendary assault. No wonder why you wouldn't die. So many robots. I probably could have just kept my troubleshooter's armor on, to be honest. It might have helped me, but I liked having unyielding. So as you can see, doing a nuke zone is not a walk in the park.
No way.
There's another legendary bloody assaultron who's camouflaged. Bloody hell. You want? I will get out my vampires actually, so I don't bloody die all the time. There we go. Now what? Now what are you gonna do? You get nothing. I'm gonna kill you and loot ya. Look, we could turn off the turrets, okay, but it's not fun. Makes for good gameplay, people. Alright? Trying to entertain you. Blood, sweat, and tears into this. Need to repair another piece of armor. could turn the targeting permanent against self. Yeah, you could. But it's a laser. Absolutely, it's a concert for God's sake. We're at home. I've got limited capacity for lasers, so I'm trying to show you a nice laser show in the damn game. So be thankful that I'm showing you the lasers. Alright. Here comes a decently hard enemy. Oh my god. Leave me alone. Is the laser show worth it? That's the question here. Alright, let's get rid of this assaultron. I mean this sentry bot. It's gonna explode! Loot it before it explodes.
Oh, what's in there? Oh, shoot.
I always jump like that when I'm meant to use it. There is so much carnage. Look at all the lasers, look at all the fire. The vats. The carnage. This is why this is endgame.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know what's funny? The fact is that I haven't died from this, but I died from bloody radiation while using a computer.
Yeah.
It's those kind of moments that kill you. When you're not paying bloody attention. So you gotta find a way to open the security door next. You got the facilities mainframe here. You gotta build something essentially. Failed. So we've got to replace these mainframe cores, and they spawn everywhere around here. You've gone to the one that I like to go first. Quality.
Blue.
Alright, so we gotta find some. Wait, did you already
Buddy.
do it, did he? No. I was gonna say that was quick. Alright, so let's see if we can find some more while we have these enemies to kill. Usually spawn on these shelves here from memory. Quality, I wish I could talk to you so I know. If you
Oh, they don't. They're not in communication.
This is why the nuke silo is so good for lead and for steel and all that. It's because I think he's making it. You already doing it? That's what I thought you were doing. Make it go. More enemies. I don't think any spawned up here. They don't. But I will kill these enemies for the experience. Thank you very much. Yeah, you do get benefits of joining parties. The reason why most people use casual is because you get a boost to your intelligence, which effectively is a boost to your experience. So, as you can see, most teams... Actually, no, there's a decent chunk here today. Usually most teams are at the casual team. So we've got one mainframe core replaced. Let me just remove these ones. Damn it. I'm just gonna make my own. Usually you can find them, but any more damaged ones? There. Ions. Oh, Ions is great, but that's definitely not my part of my job. That's not really something that I can talk about. Alright, so let's craft. Oh my god, leave me alone! Thank you, quality! That's fair. Oh, I'm gonna need more anyways. I don't want to die. I'm gonna need three more damage. That's the one I'm looking for. What you talking about? Sometimes it's something that we can find. Alright, I'm just gonna repair the ones that I have. So, quest items. I don't have enough steel. Damn it. Do you have steel quality? I know you're listening to the stream. Drop if you can drop some steel. Otherwise, I will go buy some steel and come back. I'm gonna have to go get some steel. When the easiest way. Okay, you stay here. Alright, you stay here quietly. Let me show you where to get some steel because he doesn't have it. I'm gonna go buy some. You just go to a station. You go to a station and buy steel pretty easily. Usually something like 10 grand. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, most 76 players like to be. Like, there's a lot of benefits that you get from being in a team. On top of obviously having teammates helping you with whatever you're doing. You should start a mainframe core business. Alright, so best way to get steel. Let's buy some bulk steel. Alright, look at that. Look at that, man. Alright, and what I can do, I don't think you actually need to go to a camp to scrap this, but I'm just gonna do it just in case. Just in case. And then we'll go back. Email us and ballot. I'm not sure why that would be the case. We've got, coincidentally, if you are new to Fallout, we have a beginner's guide if you're that new on our YouTube channel. There we go, look at that. 180 steel. You never need steel in your life again. Alright, let's go back to the silo. We keep calling it a nuke zone. It's the damn silo. I would be new to Fallout. Well, coincidentally, it's QuakeCon. Now, I don't like to say the salesy things, but yes, 76 is unstable. Steel is a steal. Look, when you get to the part in the game with me that you're like crafting so many different things and you're constantly doing new runs and all that stuff, it just gets easier to buy bulk steel from London. So that's what I just did there. By the way, for those of you that are in the chat, please check your DMs potentially because we are giving away some QuakeCon merch packs to people. 10 during these 2 streams that I'll be doing today. So be sure to keep an eye out on your DMs to see if you win, because that's the only way that we can get your shipping details. Yeah, but I use steel all the time. Like the biggest thing that I use for is like, for instance, obviously I'm making ammo, but 2, I just got the pepper shaker plant. I keep forgetting to go, and I was crafting legendary versions of it. So it's kind of my steel. Merch bags. I keep forgetting which way to go. Bloody hell.
Oh man. Oh, I don't have an Elder Scrolls. Oh.
Hello, quality. He's already made a few of them. I will come and finish the job. Alright. Twitch does Twitch has whispers. That's what they're called. It's whispers. Sometimes I get a little confused when I don't have the quest markers telling me where to go. We're getting there. We're getting there. No, I don't have the map memorized. I've played 800 hours and I don't. That's one of the. Alright, it is this way. Let's go. Hello, quality. Did you do it? it's soloable. If you want to do it, yeah, you can. I am so crap at map memorization. I cannot do it for the life of me. Like, there are some daily ops in locations where I just have no idea where I'm going. Constantly going the wrong way. Alright, we are here, finally. Let's go to the Tinkerer's Workbench. Alright, so back to quest items, make room call. We need 5. Oh, if you kill me, I swear. Leave me alone. You know what? We don't even need to bother. Alright. Place these. Where's the last one? Where's the last one? Let's forget that where the last one is. Oh, Primal Cuts is on. See, I should be doing some meat week. There it is. Oh, hey Jack, yeah, nice to see you. Alright, finally the door's open. Who's the leader? We don't have leaders here. What are you talking about?
What do they call that?
I think the moobot is linking it every now and again. Alright. Now we're at the part where we can actually launch the back down. Now let's deal some serious damage, right? We're not here to screw around. Kill all these enemies first. Shoot all the turrets. Wait, I just realized something. I'm like, why am I dealing such low damage? I think I still have my crafting build on. Oh no, I don't.
Huh.
Okay. It's because I'm not targeting heads, that's why. There we go. Alright. Use your first description all the time. Yeah. It's the scrap box that's beautiful. Obviously Private Worlds is nice as well. Let's go! So the key with this here is making sure these little section chiefs, these little robots that are going to launch the nuke for you, do not die. So keep them alive. Survey done. Nice spork sand. I can tell the research team that another survey has been done. They're going to appreciate it. So what we're doing right now is just killing these enemies and we'll launch them a bit of time. Look at this, all this lead. Gotta make sure. No, Grant, the meat week is still on right now. In fact, the next event's gonna be in 3 minutes and we're not gonna be able to attend it because we're launching a nuke. It's what we do for everyone else on the server. Quality, you've left your power armor here, mate. Ones that normally take 10 to 15 minutes. It depends whether you skip that section before by unlocking the door, because that takes some time. It depends if you're not an idiot like me, and you need to have enough steel and whatnot to be able to craft those main controls. You can fly through it pretty fast if you've prepared. I clearly didn't.
Game, launch this nuke. And then I'll call it a night.
Especially the turrets, because there's so many of them. So many of them. It's gonna repair one because I'm worried. That should be cool. It's pretty cool. No, it's like summer. He's enjoying a cocktail. The hat. Nice wind breeze. That's totally the look that he's going for. donation look. It's like I'm chilling on the beach somewhere, or like, you know, there's like a pop-up bar on the beach, and you're having a cocktail, and looking out at the ocean. That is totally the look that is going for right now. Oh, we also had another donation, by the way. Dallas Pets Alive. Oh, sorry, Resley the Scout has donated to Dallas Pets Alive. Greetings from the EU. Thank you guys for doing such an amazing job. Thank you, Resley the Scout, for donating to Dallas Pets Alive. We now have $1,263 in donations in total. Look at that. Alright, so some of these section chiefs have actually died, so we're going to have to go to this terminal and reboot some of them. See, Graham's Meat Cooker's on, and we're here launching the nuke for the server. You are welcome, server. Max amount of gold bullion, 10,000. It used to be 5,000, and then we increased it. Oh, that hurt so much. Damn. It's 12 AM. It is 12 AM. So it's technically day 2, alright?
Yep.
Someone, Kim probably, is going to change the title of this to day 2 now. We are technically in day 2 if we are going by ET time. I don't know what hour it is. Like, I'm just sleep deprived. I didn't get much sleep last night thinking about today's stream. That's what happens. It's 11 AM. Dallas is having fun. What time is it in Dallas right now? Would that be the proper determiner? So in a word, what are they doing? I'm not even speaking English. That's what happens when I get sleep. Up all night watching YouTube shorts. Hello. It's 11 PM. So we still got another hour until it's day 2. Look at that. Look at that. There's the MDZ. Look, I know there's a lot of time zones, alright? How about we just all universally agree that the next stream is the start of day 2? We can all agree on that. How about that? Would we like to do that? The stream in half an hour is day 2. Chat, are we in consensus?
Or you gotta protect that dude.
5 AM in the UK. Look, time zones are everything. It's 2 PM here in Australia, alright? You wanna get technical with it? You give that to me? Alright? Alright. Fair call. Yeah, we're done? We're done arguing about this? I'm not even helping your man quality in here. You're all arguing. What time it is? Alright? The nuke is almost launched, damn it. I love all the people telling me that the survey is done. I'm going to email the research team directly and say you're welcome. I saw at least 5 people complete their surveys, based on my advice. Now agree. Good. Alright? Don't want anything. Well, see, the thing is that you're all going to die now anyways, because the nuke is ready to go. Alrighty. How do you do a survey? I don't know if Quality wants to do this. Aussie, nuke. So the MooBot should be copying the link for the survey. Unless Kim or one of the lovely moderators has a link for the survey. It's somewhere. It's 11 PM in Dallas, right? Alright, so look, I think we've agreed that it's
Oi, oi, oi.
Can I do a survey? I don't actually know if there is a HTTP. Like, I don't know what the survey link is. I'm sorry. See if I can find it. Hold on. time zones is it? I don't know what time zone the survey is in. Why would that matter? Why would that matter what time zone the survey is in? That was probably the greatest question. Time zone is the bloody survey in. I love it.
Somebody said the Twilight.
Is it tea time yet? I don't know. Is it tea time?
Oh, excuse me, chat. Yeah, I'm ready. Not late, you know, it's 11, it's only 11 o'clock, but
I think it's funny that we're getting so distracted here. I don't even know what questions are in the survey. Alright? Why can't I win the controller if you're from Australia? Aha! No, IBAX. Alright, I got a secret for you. In the next stream, we're giving away one of the controllers here. So you have a chance if you're in this next stream with Rob Whittaker. We are starting very soon. I could go for some coffee with my lovely Keep Cup. It's QuakeCon Keep Cup. That's what I would love.
what a nice cuppa.
But it's time for brekkie. So there's multiple ways of spelling brekkie in Australia. I prefer to go for the BREKKY. That's what I usually prefer. But the I at the end is fine too. I at the end is fine. Alright. Can we launch this nuke already? Is this gonna happen? Alright. Bloody hell, fam. Enter the nuke code. We are at Charlie. So we gotta enter the code. I would see, because the lights are blinding me. I wrote it down before. Alrighty. Launch it. This isn't a replay. Muffin Sprinkles. Great username, but I can see you live in action. So we're gonna launch the nuke and start Scorched Earth. So what you want to do, if you want to take on the Scorched Beast Queen, is nuke the Fisher Sight Prime in the bottom right hand corner of the map. Alright? But the key is, the tip is that you don't want to nuke drop site B9, because this is where everyone congregates and likes to take on the Scorched Beast Queen. Because when you drop a nuke, essentially you're in a nuke zone, and you don't want to be doing that when you're taking on the Queen. So this is what I like to do. Figure it out. That's like just that, maybe even like that. Okay, so you're covering the Fisher Sight Prime, but you're not covering that location. So there's the nuke. Let's go back to the camp and prepare. If you're fast enough, you can also see the nuke actually launch from the map. Which is pretty cool. Praise Mothman. Praise Mothman. Absolutely have to praise him. So I think I want to use. I think I want to use power armor for this one because it's better with heavy guns. You can get more damage that way. So let's use. You know what? Excavator is fine. Excavator is a lovely piece of power armor. It's not as good in terms of damage resistance, but you don't need it to be. Power armor is so good anyways that you don't really need a T65. You don't really need a Hellcat. All this extra carry weight with the excavator is benefiting me more than the damage resist. Low rat resistance, but we're not in a nuke zone. We're not in a nuke zone, so it doesn't matter. Alright, power armor. This is my power armor specific build. I'm going to be using my Gauss minigun. We should still have... Oh, damn it. So the problem is, my curator's still there. Did we lose the bobblehead? It should still be there. I think we lost the bobblehead because we went to... Yeah, that's what happened before. That's right, I got another. Survey complete. Nice work. So we got a few things that we can use. We got all my bobbleheads. We got another big guns one that I want. I want... pretty sure it's ballistic guns, the Gauss minigun from memory. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's ballistic. Pretty sure. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. What else do we need? I know there's a few other things that we can boost damage with. Oh, you know what I'm going to use? There we go. What's this? I want a bunch of canned coffee. There's a reason why I'm doing that. So we're done. Nice. Ballistic box. I'm pretty sure Gauss minigun is ballistic. Pretty sure. Could be wrong though. I mean, we could literally test it out right now. So we've got, what's my Gauss minigun? 225. So let's use guns and bullet. No, it's not. It's energy. It is energy. See? That's why we check these things. I don't think I have. I do. Haha. That's not it either. I think it actually works. That's right. Alright, Scorch those on. Let me get there before. I'm just gonna drop all these because we don't want to carry capacity. Yeah, I just don't think it works with the Gauss minigun. That's alright. Oh, you better not die. No, okay, she's not dead yet. It's good. It's good. Alright, let's use Voltes. Use overdrive and sleeping bags. Let's go, buddy. Come now. Stuff there. Look at this damage. The headshots. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hit me. Hit me. They're just soft. Sorry, I'm gonna do that. We are destroying them. Hold on, let me get some adrenaline. She down already. Oh, you're back. You're back. Haha, there we go. Now we're talking. Come on. Hit me. I want you to hit me. Because I have a perk card that means I do more damage to you when you hit me. Oh, come on now. Come on. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Alright. That's how you kill the Scorchbeast Queen. Damn it. That was impressive.
Way to go.
Alright. Oh no, I'm about to die. No. Bloody enemies. Smacked her. Didn't know what hit her. Oh. That was very, very nice. This is why you use power armor. Alright. Let's pull all this back. All the explosions. All the damn explosions. There's still some enemies here that don't know how to die. Alright, let's drop some things that we don't need. Actually, you know, we can probably get out of power armor now, actually. Alrighty. So how was that? Killed it pretty fast.
Wow.
We got another donation, by the way. Team at AU, thanks for the informative tip call at 76 stream. $20 to 4 paws. Look at that. Thank you so much. Team at AU, appreciate it. Still feel. Why would you feel bad if you kill the Mexel? Who cares about the Mexel? I'm trying to kill you. Don't take that from Mexel. That was freaking insane. Yeah, it was fun. So here's the thing, we've got like another 10 minutes or so until the Rob Whittaker stream, okay?
Okay, I think that's it for tonight. I think I'm gonna call it because I want to get some sleep. I gotta get up early, go get some breakfast, some simple breakfast from Mickey D's or something. Then I'm gonna start the stream somewhere between 8 and 8:30, probably 8 o'clock, and do this all over again. And so I'm gonna go get some rest and get up nice and early to get prepped for the next stream. So let me just turn this volume down and so yeah, let me just mute him from.
I wanted to hit it, damn it.
I just mute him. All right, so that's it for today. Day 1 of QuakeCon. QuakeCon is down, at least here Central Time. There's still another thing coming up at 11:30. More Fallout with another guy, but I'm not gonna stay up for that. Maybe I'll you know what, I will Bethesda. I'll host it. That way I know it's still up. So there. Host. Bethesda. And there we go. We're hosting Bethesda in 30 seconds. So that's it. So I want to thank everybody for being here. I thank you for the hosts. I thank you for the lurks. I thank you for the eyeballs. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I'm very happy that some of my friends came on and said hello. And there you go. I am hosting.
Join or create
I'm hosting.
a casual public team, and preferably with other people. So when you get fully bonded with him, you're getting another 4 intelligence. All right.
But that's loud. Man.
Then, if you're a low health build,
so I'm gonna let this go. I'm hosting it. Everybody's welcome to keep watching, and I'm gonna hit the sack so that I can get up to nice tomorrow and enjoy the next day of QuakeCon and chill. I might actually wait, let me I may actually play a game, you know, Star Citizen or some Division, something that I could just jump into. Division I could do because I could just jump into it and start. Star Citizen, I have to get all things set up. I have to set my chair, I have to do all sorts of stuff. But I've got all day, so maybe I'll just do it. But anyway, thank you very much. I'm gonna call it a night. I've been streaming all day for a good chunk of the day. Tomorrow's probably gonna be a longer day, and I'm happy that I'm able to do this, and I'm psyched for tomorrow. So that's it. Have a good night. Everybody take care. Be good, be well. Come back tomorrow. More QuakeCon, and we'll figure it out and go here and there and everywhere and all the different panels and whatever, and just have some fun with it. And I'll have some food. I might get a pizza tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But you know, we'll make it a fun day. Nice, chill QuakeCon all day. Okay? So thank you very much again. Everybody take care of yourselves. Be good, be well, be safe. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 2 QuakeCon. Bye-bye.